Hello and welcome. If you're joining me this evening live or if you're watching on the replay, I appreciate everyone who's hanging out. So I am going to be going over the last two movies I've seen along with a bunch of other stuff, and we should have a good time. It is going to be like an open invite, so anybody who wants to come and hang out is more than welcome to. I do want to, when I'm addressing the movies, Aliens and the movie Guardians of the Galaxy, I want to make sure that I do have people who've seen those movies on the panel because I kind of want to get a different insight from a wide range of people. So let me go ahead over here. I don't know where my chat's at real quick. I had some people that were here earlier before. How's it going? And we also had Air Spider. How's it hanging out? Hope everyone's doing well this evening. It is what? Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I think that's like Mexico's Independence Day, but I'm not too sure. But it's all good. Happy Independence Day of Mexico. So yeah, so I seen Guardians of the Galaxy on Friday. That was dope. That was fun. I had a blast. It was extremely funny, not like any other MCU movie. So that was kind of a different stroke for me, if you would. Let me go over here real quick. I do want to say, I'm sorry, I have like the really really bad cotton mouth, man. I am going to be sending out invites shortly to people so that way they could join on the panel and I could get different insights from different people. Galvin to go said, "Hey man, I just found you from your MCU videos and thank you for watching them. They're super fun making, and I've been loving the content. I just watched your Aliens video earlier, and that was a fantastic movie, dude. I didn't want to watch Aliens, so I had a bunch of people tell me to watch Aliens, and then I guess it was last Sunday. I heard it was Alien Day, and I started seeing all these posts all over. So I was like, all right, well, if there's that big of a fan base, let me see what this movie's about. I rented Alien, and it was like super slow, and then it really picked up, and I kind of like got captivated into the movie. Like I was like, all right, this is really good. When I was editing the movie, I started because yeah, every time you edit something, you have to like rewatch it a bunch of times, and I was like, yo, this movie is like really good. And watching the sequel, Aliens, the way it started with it picking up right where it left off, oh my God, it was so freaking good, dude. I enjoyed that movie so damn much. And a lot of people told me not to watch, what was it, Aliens 3 or some prequel along those lines. And I don't know, I at least want to wrap up the trilogy. So I think I will watch Alien 3 because it's the end of Ripley's story. I don't know her last name. It's the end of her story arc. It's like the whole trilogy. So, I'm totally gonna be investing in that. The real Dr. Vinkman, how you doing, man? How's it going? I've been watching My Hero Academia. You know, I've been trying to get into anime, and that is one show that is on my list I want to watch. That one I got like Attack on Titan, Adventure Time, Gravity Falls. What else did I have? I don't know. There was a few more that people have been suggesting to me, but I'm open to everything because I'm like, all right, it's quarantine. This is the time to just like put aside everything and just like watch different TV shows and movies that I'm not normally exposed to and go off of that. It's definitely a slow burn, but it's worth it. It is totally worth it. I really did have a blast watching these movies, and I am glad that I took the time to watch them. But yeah, let me see if I could drop my link and get some people in here, whoever wants to join. I'm going to actually go to my channel's members. Go over here real quick, bada boom, and drop the link. But yeah, so yeah, I watched Aliens, Alien. I watched what was it? Guardians of the Galaxy. The next one is supposed to be Avengers: Age of Ultron. I'm not too sure. And then I also have to watch The Crow. Well, I seen The Crow. I need to like edit that one and put that out. I'm not sure. I might put that out next week, or I might put out Aliens 3. It's all kind of more or less up in the air how I feel like everything should go. I'm trying to get like a good schedule. It seems like I got Friday down pat as my MCU movies, and it looks like Monday or more like Tuesday. That way I can give myself some breathing room. It looks like Tuesday I might do another trilogy. Like I got to do Lord of the Rings. I got to start Star Wars. I got to start all these different movies, and I think I might drop those on Tuesdays. And then I think Wednesdays, Thursdays, one of those days, I might drop like an odd off the rail. I don't know what you call it, but like a movie like The Crow. Movies that are just like standalone movies. I might just drop it like that. Second Street Marvel, how you doing? Must be nice. I've had less time to make videos, been having to get creative to keep my business afloat. Hey man, everybody's doing bad right now, but you know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man, you got to do what you got to do. I've really enjoyed your reactions to all the classics films as well. Keep mixing them in for us, and thanks for sharing. Hey, I appreciate you enjoying them. And yeah, there's a crap ton of movies that I've never seen, and this is the perfect time to do it. What's up, Rod? I actually watched a little bit of your show today. It was pretty cool seeing the B team. So are you working, Perry? Yeah, dude, I have a full-time job. What do you mean, man? I literally Aliens is dope. Hey, you want to come on here to talk about aliens? I could actually drop the link for you, Mr. Chaos, because I do want to talk about aliens with somebody who's actually seen the movie. But yeah, dude, I think I went to bed last night like at 4, and I was up at 6. You just gotta you gotta factor in if I need like an extra 3 hours. Well, then I gotta kick something out, and it's either video games or sleep. And I like playing Call of Duty, so you gotta lose the sleep. But yeah, that was uh, a sacrifice that I so wish I did it because like the start of quarantine I was getting a little bit of sleep in, but now that I have to edit, I gotta all right, well I could go back to 4 hours of sleep because I was putting work in when I was just doing new comic book day videos, and now that I'm doing this and it's getting slightly more traction, I gotta grind a little bit harder. Let's see. Wow, a movie? Yeah, man. A bunch of movies. Definitely watch Prometheus. Is that another Alien movie? Skip Aliens. I can't skip Aliens 3, Mark. I gotta watch Aliens 3 because that's the story arc of Ripley, I believe. And then I heard, which is really cool, Alien Isolation, the video game, is actually in between Alien and Aliens, in the time period where she was asleep for 57 years. We got her daughter, who is now an adult and goes out looking for her. So I was like, all right, well, I kind of want to play that game right now. Let's see. No, you don't. Alien 3 sucks. Yeah, I heard a lot of the aliens after Aliens is not very good. But I'm pretty invested in it, so I figured, why the hell not? How you doing, Mr. Chaos?
What's up?
How's it going? Oh, I actually have this really cool thing right here. So everyone who has seen Aliens.
All right, people, on the ready line. Are you ready? Yeah! Are you ready? Yeah! Get on the ready line, Marine! Get down the die! Get on the ready line!
That's an awesome part of the movie with the Marines. Oh, man. I feel like I'm too close to your face. Maybe not. I like the background. That's daytime by you.
Top it is. It's still daytime.
You're over there on the west coast of the country. Wow. It is now 10:23 over here. A little bit darker. Ooh,
that's the weirdest. When I went to, that's my car. When I went to Miami,
fancy.
When I went to Miami and I was watching Dodger games at 10 p.m., that was throwing me off. Like they were just starting at 10 p.m. That was weird. And then when East Coast people move over here to Vegas, they find it weird that football starts at 10 a.m.
Oh man. So yeah, because
we start drinking.
It's what, 3 hours, right? Yeah.
3 hours, yeah.
Oh man.
So
let's see. Watch it, but be prepared to be disappointed. I haven't been disappointed by a movie, so that's pretty good. 1 and 2 are epic.
Alien 3 is I say watch all of them, but it's pretty bad.
Oh man, you should play the video game and stream it. Hey, I was thinking about doing it like in the middle of the night. That way I get scared. Howdy Bates, how you doing, Captain? What movie review is coming next? I wanted to have The Crow out tomorrow. I might have it out tomorrow. I enjoyed The Crow. Was dope. I thought it was pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah.
But definitely Age of Ultron on Friday. I'm pretty sure that's the next Avengers. I'm not sure. I think it's Age of Ultron. So they told me there's Age of Ultron, Infinity War, and then Endgame.
Yeah.
So there's 3 more events. So there's 4 Avenger movies.
Yeah. I mean, some people will consider Infinity War and Endgame like the same movie. Because it's like they're connected.
So Infinity War, so it's like Alien and Aliens, like they both intertwine with each other?
Well, actually, a little bit less than that because time passes between them. But I mean, Thanos shows up, and then it ends. It ends
Okay,
with
so Thanos is in Infinity War.
in both of them. Yeah, all this Thanos stuff comes to a head in those two movies. That's why they're sort of related. So
Aliens 3 and 4 continue the continuity, but not a great storyline like the first two. I thought this. So they told me that the version I watched was the director's edition, the extended edition, and the first the theater release didn't have the part where she didn't get to see her daughter and she's been asleep for that long. And I was like, how do you watch that movie and not know all that key information?
I'm not sure. I watched it maybe 2 months ago. I watched all the Aliens again, and I think I watched the director's cut. And I never watched in the theater. I was even too young for that because it's like 86 or 87 or something like that.
Yeah.
But here's the only thing that a lot of people don't know. Aliens 3, you actually want to go do some research because the regular film and the director's cut are actually very different.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because David Finch. So David Finch is the director. He's the guy that did Fight Club. And that's one of his first movies. So I mean, it was like, you could see like stylistically, it was sort of a cool idea. It just didn't come together. But he wasn't involved in. It's not even a director's cut; it's extended edition, and he wasn't involved in the extended edition. So it's like very different. Like I don't want to say anything because you're going to watch them. But
I know. Yeah. Now I heard the prequels that they came after that in the 2000s are even worse than
awesome.
Alien 3. They're good.
No. Oh, I love them.
Right.
I love the two new Alien movies. I love them because you get more into it's not like these aliens are just wild animals. You know what I mean? You get more into.
But that's what I'm saying. There's a spaceship on the planet with the aliens inside.
Exactly.
How did that get there?
Yeah.
Did they make it? Did they steal it? Did they hijack it? What happened? There's so many questions.
So get your ass through Aliens 3 and Aliens Resurrection, I think is the fourth one. Get through those, and then Prometheus is actually really cool. It's like an Aliens movie.
That's what Mark was saying, Prometheus.
Yeah, Prometheus, and then the other one is I forget what it's called now. Aliens.
So Ridley Scott. See, I'm learning directors' names now. This is a new one for me. So Ridley Scott, who I should be more familiar with, according to my comment section.
He's famous.
So he did Alien 1 and Prometheus.
And the one after Prometheus, which is called not Alien Resurrection. Someone in the chat tell us what that. I literally just watched. I love those two movies. I don't know why people wouldn't like them. I mean, I love the two prequels.
Seriously love the movie reviews. Definitely watching all of them. Keep them up, John Carpenter. The Thing. What's
I've
that
never
like?
seen
Like
that.
Fantastic Four?
No. I used to have the comic when I was a kid, but I never watched the movie. I think Dark Horse made a comic for it. Yeah, but John Carpenter's a good director too, though. Yeah.
I gotta check out
all these new names. All these new names, dude. In your chat.
I considered Civil War Avengers 2.5, even though it's a Captain America movie.
Well, Gavin, then if I agree with what he said there, but then you'd have to consider Captain America Civil War Avengers 3.5 or something like that, because Civil War is really almost just an Avengers movie.
A lot of people don't like exploring the mystery. See, the mystery is what made the movie entertaining for me. Because I was waiting for some more, give me more information. I want to know more.
I guarantee. So we're the same, Perry. I guarantee you'll like Prometheus then. But you got to watch the other two for sure.
Oh, I will. David Lynch, or I'm assuming those are other directors. See, I never knew directors. I knew Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. But besides that, I don't really know directors. But doing these reviews now, like reacting to these movies, I'm learning more directors, and it's pretty cool. Like Blade Runner. I seen the comic, the art germ cover was pretty cool, and that's like a movie from the '80s.
Yeah, if you do a David Lynch movie, like that will be one that I won't miss. Like people that sort of know you know what I mean, that have been interacting with you for months and months. Because David Lynch is just a real mind fuck.
David Lynch, all right, I'll remember that.
Yeah, he did Lost. I mean, he's famous for Twin Peaks, which is a TV show, but his movies are like Lost Highway, and Mulholland Drive, and Eraserhead. Like he's just a really weird director.
Civil War is a crappy movie.
I like Civil War. It's now that you watch this.
No, I watched.
No, you haven't yet.
I watched up until Guardians.
Yeah, you haven't watched Civil War quite yet. You know what? Now that you've watched a lot of these Marvel movies, I
Uh-huh.
think something people don't talk about, and have you noticed this? The villains aren't that great in Marvel movies.
I mean, what
Like,
villains did we have? We had Red Skull.
yeah, disappeared.
What
Small.
happened with him? I thought we were gonna see
Yeah.
him when Loki came back with the Tesseract. I was like, oh shit, we're gonna get Red Skull. He's coming back with Loki.
Yeah. Did you watch Iron
The
Man 3? You watch Iron Man 3, right?
Yeah, Iron Man 3.
Yeah. So I mean, the Mandarin was a joke. Thanos is obviously
He
one of
was
the best
super
villains.
strong.
Who?
The Mandarin.
Mandarin?
Yeah, I felt like the end of
He's
that
just a
movie.
terrorist.
Yeah, I know, but I felt like the end of that movie, it was like, here's like this long movie, and then at the end of it, like the last 10 minutes were just like push out information, and it was just completely like he took out the thing from his heart. Like this chick is now Pepper Potts was like super strong, and now she's like getting fixed. I'm like, how did all this happen so quickly? Like there was no like let's dive into this information. It was just like here it is.
I only watched it once, so I can barely even remember. There's a scene there that kid shows up again in a later movie. I won't say what, but the kid in Iron Man 3, and I had to be reminded who that kid was. Like I was like, who the hell's that? I had to like look it up on the internet. I was like, oh, the kid from Iron Man 3. I liked Iron Man 3, but I only watched in the theater. Like it was just whatever for me. Like,
Yeah, I mean it was a good movie. It was just a little bit like what are the odds Tony Stark lands in the middle of the forest and he's dragging an Iron Man suit through the cold in a freaking t-shirt and stumbles upon a barn and goes inside and it's like this kid's workshop and he's actually like the same type of workshop that has to do with mechanics and shit like that. Well, yeah, like, it's a little bit of a stretch, you know?
wow.
Like, I mean, I get it, it's a
All
movie,
you,
but
all you need to know about the Marvel universe is that there's a shit ton of people that can do like multi-dimensional things from their garage. We were watching Runaways, which is a TV show, but it's in the
I've seen
Marvel
some of
universe.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, this kid is like halfway dropout, and he's like breaking into like he's like hacking into like giant companies and stuff like that, like just by plugging something
He's
in.
a
You know what I
wizard.
mean? Yeah, I guess it's not like it's a special power, but the Marvel universe is filled with random people that can hack into and make giant machines and shit like that. So
Disagree right there. Civil War is great. Let's
yeah,
see.
I
That's
liked
something.
it.
Cap trilogy of fear in MCU. I did like Winter Soldier. That was pretty good. The
I love
Thing
when I think that's my favorite.
revolutionized practical monster effects. That movie is pretty suspense. Your reaction will be great. I'll check it out. That sounds
This guy
awesome.
really wants you to do the thing. Yeah,
I
put on
watched
your
the thing.
list. It'll probably get like
It's
it'll
on it.
probably get like 1,100 views.
It's on the list. Twin Peaks is awesome. I heard that's a
It
TV
is
show, right?
awesome.
Yeah.
That's a David Lynch's show.
It's on Hulu, right? I think so.
I
Maybe.
Yeah, I was watching. I never finished it as a kid, but I loved it. I was trying to rewatch it. I think it's on Hulu or Netflix.
I just started. Like I'm in like the second episode of Bates Motel. I don't know if you've seen
Oh,
that
what is
one.
that? Psycho? I haven't. It's probably
Um,
but it's like a spin-off of Psycho.
is it? I haven't seen. That's I know of Psycho. I haven't seen Psycho. So it's like
I
this
mean, so,
guy and his mom and his dad dies, and they move away, and she takes the insurance money to buy a motel. And in the motel, there's a guy who used to own the land, but he lost it to the bank. That's how they were able to get the motel for cheap. And then he breaks into the house and rapes the mom, and the kid comes out and kills him. And then they have to like throw the body away in a river, and it's like that's as far as I got. It's a little bit crazy. But
it is. It's
he's
Psycho.
like into his mom though, like in a sexual way.
Yeah,
It's
that's
weird.
Psycho.
It's like they threw
Yeah.
a
But I mean, if
little.
you're gonna do a whole, I could tell there's just a lot more detail in it. Psycho's like one of the original horror movies, and so it was just a lot more simple. It was more like stabs.
To just wait. Evil robot Jeff
Robot Jeff.
Bridges in Iron Man 1.
That's a comment about the villains being
Hmm.
mediocre. Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok has one of the better villains. Ooh, I'm excited. Now I heard because I've heard and I've seen a little bit of Thor Ragnarok. Because I was
It's
sick, but
goat.
I was like day cooled out. Um, is that like the planet the movie takes place on Sakaar?
Uh, Sakar? No, I don't think
No,
so.
because like
Wait, what's the
Hulk
where's
Sakura? I don't know because I know I know in the comics when they launched Thor out of Earth.
Hulk, you mean?
Oh, yeah, Hulk.
Hulk,
Yeah,
you mean?
Hulk out of Earth. He landed
Oh, in
on
Planet
that planet. Yeah, so the movie
in
takes place
Planet
on that
Hulk.
planet.
Well, the movie takes a little bit from Planet Hulk. I've never read
Okay.
Planet Hulk, so I don't know if I can't remember if that name of that planet's Sakaar. I mean, what it's really should be named is like the Disco Planet or something. Like it has a very unique style. That's by Taika Waititi.
That's the
So
director. I'm assuming.
yeah, he's going to direct a Star Wars film. That news just came out a couple days ago.
Oh wow.
So it has a very unique, just like Guardians has a unique feel, and that's because
Yeah,
the director,
Guardians
because
was
of James
nothing.
Gunn.
Yeah, so well, we could talk about Guardians for a bit. Actually,
They call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I feel like Discovery Bay Comics. That is so cool that you can do it. I'm never gonna get taken down from copyright or something, but that was awesome. I don't give a fuck.
That was cool.
Ooh, gashaka. I don't even know what that means. Let's see. Weak villains is known issue in the MCU. How's it going? Air Spider.
Air Spider.
Iron Man 3 and Thor 2 were the worst MCU movies. I thought Thor 2 wasn't that bad.
I like Thor 2 also,
Sorkin.
but
Baseball
we're a
tools.
rare, yeah, we're a rare breed, Perry.
Cut from a thin cloth or one of those things. Watch Brian De Palma movie Dress to Kill.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know. It sounds a little weird, Dress to Kill. I mean, I did enjoy. What was that? The Devil Wears Prada. So if it's anything like that, I probably like it. The villains do get better than
Devil Wears
MCU.
Prada was terrible.
Oh, it is Sakar. Sakura.
It is Sakaar.
Sakaar.
It is Sakaar. Okay.
That's dope. Yeah. Planet Hulk, World War Hulk, all that shit's good. Perry, you should watch some Clint Eastwood movies. So my Clint Eastwood knowledge comes from Jim Carrey in Bruce Almighty when he looks in the rear view mirror and he's like, "What you looking at, bub?" I'm assuming that's Clint Eastwood. Perry, you want to know what anything means? Oh man. Yeah. So Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's funny how popular you've gotten for like not knowing things. At the beginning, no one believed you. They're like, "How do you have all this comic stuff behind him?" And he's never watched an MCU
These are all
movie. No one believed you.
AOKs, and these just look cool.
Yeah. No, but you're a comic fan.
Yeah, I do enjoy
You've
it.
been doing a comic channel for almost 2 years. You know what I mean?
That's
And
true.
but you hit some algorithm, and everyone's like, "This guy's a freaking liar. I'm gonna watch him anyway."
It's funny because last year when I did the live show with John, we did a movie show because John discovered during one of my late night streams that I don't know anything about movies.
I
So
remember.
he's like, all right, we're gonna pick 3 movies a week, and we're gonna watch them, and we're gonna talk about them. So, like, besides right now, that was probably the only time in my life when I watched a lot of movies.
Oh, what movie did you watch with him though?
We seen Snowpiercer.
Oh, that's good. That's a famous comic, by the way, by a French
Oh yeah.
French creator. Yeah,
What was another one? And there's gonna be a TV show coming soon. That's pretty cool.
there is. Yeah.
The other one was 12 Men in a Room. It's not a porno, I swear.
No, I know what movie you're talking about.
So it's about 12. It's like it takes place in the 1950s. About 12 men in a room, and they're the whole movie's in one room, and it is one of the
Yeah.
best movies I've ever seen.
Yeah,
it is
I've
so
heard it was
freaking
good.
cool.
I've never seen it though.
Hey, thank you for becoming a member.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think of what else. We've seen some Christian Bale movies. Harsh Times.
Never heard of that.
And then some heist movie, and that's I think we gave up on that after that episode.
Then John just wanted to talk about Lost.
Yeah, John's like, all right, let's go back to talking about Lost, and I still haven't finished watching Lost. Oh man, the MCU gets better in Phase 3, so that's after Ant-Man, I think.
Yeah, after Ant-Man, but I don't know about that.
Crazy.
So what
that's
were you
good
going
to
to
hear.
say? Guardians.
Okay, so yeah, when I watch Guardians after I like to sit down and reflect on my movies a little bit because I know I'm gonna have to talk about them. It was like no other MCU movie, like at all.
Yeah.
The only connection I got was Thanos, and I think that's it. There was like no other connection to the any of the other movies. I thought I was
Well,
going
just to give you context.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Oh no, I said
Finish your
I thought we were going to see Shield because every single movie that's taken place, we've had multiple or at least one Shield type of reference, but I don't think there was one in Guardians, which kind of like threw me off because I
No.
was waiting for it. But
No,
I
there's
do
nothing.
I do like the thing where they cut someone's hand off in every movie. That's been pretty cool.
Oh, I guess do they? I have to think about that. So just to give you context,
Huh?
because you're watching these, you watch like 5, 6 movies like in the period of a month and a half or something. It feels like. To
Yep.
give you context is after Winter Soldier, just before Winter Soldier came out, and then with Guardians, like this is when the MCU started like becoming the movies were big and people liked them, and Iron Man was, people were into it.
Sure.
But it was really around these last 2 movies that the MCU started becoming like a cultural phenomenon, where people started talking about it more, where it started being on all these entertainment talk shows and stuff, right? And Guardians was like just a weird choice for people because it's not even a popular comic book, really. People are like, "You're going to do Guardians?"
I try reading
And,
Guardians and I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a popular comic book now because the movie is popular, right?
I don't know. Hey,
But
Donnie Cates, if you're listening, I didn't like your run on Guardians.
he didn't like it either. He didn't like it either.
Oh, he didn't like it either. All right, then we're on the same page. I didn't like
On
Al
Twitter, he
Ewing
goes-
either.
Yeah, on Twitter he said this is going off on the off a different path, but on Twitter he admitted that he doesn't write team books as well right now because then he cited
That's pretty good.
Guardians and Inhumans, his Inhumans book
Okay.
and Guardians. I like them both, but whatever.
I wasn't a fan of Al Ewing's either. I didn't know. Was he Hercules?
Yeah, I didn't even read it,
Oh yeah, no.
but like Paris doesn't read a comic book. What do you? But
12 Angry Men,
you
there
you
we
didn't have the excitement though. You don't once you finish them and the new ones come out, you'll have it a little bit more. But you didn't have like the anticipation, the huge like excitement of a new
MCU.
MCU movie coming out. And I should really just say Avengers was the big one before even Winter Soldier. When Avengers came out, it was like the team up movie. Everything's coming together. It was huge, and then it just started becoming like sort of like your channel. It just like its popularity just started growing exponentially after Avengers.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Sorry, true.
yeah, and then Guardians it was completely different because
it
they
had
just
like a
gave
whole
it to
different
James
feel.
Gunn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked
Yeah,
it.
did
I thought
say
it was
James
good.
Gunn?
So it had like really big actors playing voices, which you would think they would spend like the big money on the big actors to play like the lead roles, and it's like the A-list actors. Let's just have them do the voices. I thought that was really cool and ballsy. I didn't know that. I found out after the fact. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah, what's his name that does Groot? You just watched Bloodshot? I forget his
Vin
name
Diesel?
already. Yeah, Vin Diesel's Groot. He only has one line the whole time. How funny is that? And it's the best acting he's done his whole career.
It is the best acting because I seen Bloodshot and I wanted to shoot my fucking brains out.
Well, don't watch the second Triple X movie, man.
Oh,
He's really
man.
bad in that.
I seen the one with Ice Cube. I think
that might be the first one.
Was it? It was with Ice Cube. Watch Man on a Ledge. Oh boy. Let's see. How about watching X-Men movies?
Hey, Juan Antonio, he did the thank you for the Spanish question mark at the beginning there, even though it's an English question.
That's how
hey, is this what your streams are going to be now? Just people telling you what movies to watch?
Well, because look, when I went off and I was like, hey, let me ask Chaos and his buddies what movie I should watch. And they're like, hey, you should watch Bloodshot. And I sat down and I watched Bloodshot. I was like, all right, no, I'm going to like my community.
We did not tell you to watch Bloodshot. We shit talked it. And it was on a sports channel.
Go to Chaos's chaotic sports channel. Make sure you subscribe, and then go watch all his videos until you can find that one moment when he told me to watch Bloodshot. Because I know that's what happened.
Watch Bloodshot. No. You were on our channel, and I was like, oh, that's nice of Perry because that dude doesn't know football from a baseball. And you were hanging out, and you were being cool because you were on that small channel. I mean, my comic channel is small too, but the sports channel is like 15 people right now. And you were on it. That's cool. We just started talking about Bloodshot for no reason. And then you're like, hey, guys, I got to dip out. And then the next day I see I see on the community tab, I see my Bloodshot videos coming out, guys.
Oh man,
We were-
yeah. I mean, look. I figured the best thing I could do is like watch a movie on Friday and Tuesday, and then do a live stream where I could talk about them and get like different opinions and different
Yeah.
insight from other people. And then afterwards, we could just bullshit for like 2 more hours. And then when it's all
Yeah.
done, I could just cut out the last 2 hours, and it's good. It's a rewatchable
Yeah, yeah.
stream, and it's like a win-win. Now, as far as the X-Men movies go, I have seen Logan
Yeah.
recently. I did watch
Logan's great.
the first one with the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, it's lame.
But that came out like 2001, 2002. I was like fucking like 10
It's
years
good,
old.
but it's lame. Yeah.
So I barely remember that. So I think I might do like a rewatching X-Men 1 and then for the first time watching all the other ones. So I think I might go down that rabbit hole after the MCU.
Yeah.
Or maybe not.
I like
I'm
the
not sure.
X-Men. I like X-Men. I like the X-Men movies, but they were like, they were like the first time you go, oh, maybe superhero movies could be good. I mean, the original good superhero movie is Blade, is the first Blade.
That I've never seen.
Yeah. And that's like that mid 90s or something like that, or late 90s. And that's the original comic book movie that, that's Marvel or whatever, some people might say Superman, but fuck them. That's way too old. But Blade was like, dude, that's an awesome movie. Like that was just a great movie.
Sure.
So
Let's see, Patrick Wall. What do you watch next, Barry? Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I seen that on Netflix. Maybe I don't know. Maybe if I like take some acid. It looked crazy in the thumbnail. I was like, I don't know if I want to do this.
David
Guardians
Lynch's acid.
is my favorite MCU. I actually just got a poster I ordered, just waiting on a frame to hang it up. That is awesome, dude. Do you have Instagram or something? Tag me. I want to see it.
I like Gavin's picture.
His picture right
It's
there.
just
It's like here's
Yeah,
my-
it's just like a
no face.
generic white dude, no face. Basically me.
It does look like chaos.
That's not my hair.
It could be. Let's see. Ragnarok was my favorite.
Oh.
So is Doctor Strange. I didn't even know
Doctor
that was a
Strange
Doctor
is
Strange
cool.
movie. I can't wait for
Oh,
that
it's
because I like
awesome.
Doctor Strange.
Oh,
Oh,
you
yeah.
love the Doctor Strange movie.
Bradley Cooper as Rocket. So they had Vin Diesel and Bradley Cooper, and they're like, let's not show them.
Yeah. Hey, let's make the heartthrob guy that all the women love. Let's make him into a fucking raccoon.
And hey, they still love him.
They do. They do. All these women want to fuck the raccoon.
Yeah. That should be the title.
Yeah. Rocket gets laid. Yeah, Donnie Cates, his whole thing was about Rocket being dead. It should have been Rocket gets
Rocket
laid.
getting laid. Oh, that would have been awesome. Or like Rocket.
I mean, if Rocket has sex, does that mean that the girl he has sex is that bestiality, or is he an alien and sentient being and it's okay?
I don't know. That's going down a whole nother rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah, that's for the late night show.
that's on a different website.
Yeah.
Oh man, Perry Comics has years to catch up on. I do. So if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe because there's gonna be a few years worth of content.
Yeah,
Pitch
Samuel
Black
Lyons
Vin
seems
Diesel.
cool. Oh
yeah.
yeah, Pitch Black.
I've seen that multiple times. I loved Pitch Black. I thought it was so badass.
Oh, Pitch Black is awesome, and the movie that came after was awesome too. Though it wasn't a horror movie
Chronicles
anymore.
of Riddick.
Yeah, that was good too. That
I
was solid.
I don't remember I know that one because Pitch Black when he takes a cup and he's like, I'm gonna kill you with this cup, and then he kills him
Yeah.
with the cup. I was like, all right, dude,
Yeah.
you're badass. You know,
Different tone though.
Oh yeah,
Chronicles of Riddick becomes a action movie. Weird Science. Man,
Weird
she
Science. I
looks
heard of that
evil.
one.
Hey, go back to her, and then we'll go to. Did Cobra Viper here give herself an evil look on purpose? She's got her eyes. The way her eyes looks like she's gonna.
Well, I mean, the name's Viper, and Vipers are like vicious, right?
That's what she. Yeah. Not bad. I mean, evil in a good way.
Just joined. I love the videos and keep it up. Sweet, appreciate
Nice.
it. Greetings, community. How you doing? 1-2. I said, yeah, my bad. My main language is Spanish. Oh, yo sabo como hablar un poquitico de español. Gracias para venir en este programa. Right? That's the best I could do.
That's
Let's
solid.
see. Air Spider. There's 5 good X-Men movies and 5 bad ones. Hey, so it's like Russian roulette. You know? You got
He's being nice.
if you're looking for more trilogies, the Sam Spider-Man trilogy. So I've seen the
I don't know
Spider-Man
about that,
ones,
Gavin.
from like the early 2000s.
Yeah,
I
that's
see
what
all
he's
of them?
talking about.
Yeah, I see the one with
You
the
see
Green
the Venom?
Goblin and the one with the
See the-
Sandman and Venom, I think.
Oh, you didn't see the Doctor Octopus one?
I might have seen the Doctor Ock. I can't remember.
They're decent, but I don't know.
Uh,
Oh, well, Air Spider. Okay, so listen, technically that's a bad movie, Air Spider, but it's awesome, and that would probably go in my top 5 movies. That Dolph Lundgren, it is awesome movie, but a lot of technically it's one of those movies that's cool because it's an action movie. That original Punisher movie with Dolph Lundgren, but
so Dolph did a Punisher movie? Because I've seen the first Punisher movie.
no, this is the
Okay.
first Punisher movie. It's from like 1989 or
Oh,
1991
yeah,
or
I
something.
didn't see that one.
Yeah,
I didn't see that
I
one.
watched that movie so much. It was one of those movies that used to come on like on Fox on regular TV on the weekends,
Oh, wow.
and I would watch it.
69 said if and when you do music reactions, which I do plan on because I feel like my movie knowledge is really large, but then I'm like, it probably isn't because I thought my movie knowledge was good, and it's not.
Ginger.
I should do.
I'm surprised that you do Ginger.
Pisces live session. The only reaction video I want to see. I hope you want to see the other
But
ones.
Ginger,
Uh,
that's a real big.
Ginger
that's
Pisces.
Well, Ginger's a pool. Like that's a female metal singer. Like that's out of nowhere. That's the one that someone. It's very unlikely you would do that one, is what I'm saying.
Oh, maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's see. The opening scene in Blade in the nightclub is great. Oh, I can't wait. Let's see. Totally agree. That Blade was the first major superhero movie that took the genre seriously, but X-Men was more wide-reaching because of the ratings. And didn't Blade save Marvel? Like Marvel was in a pickle in the 90s. And I heard
Marvel
that
was always in a pickle.
Marvel, that is true. Chris, are you on vacation or something? John,
No, I'm
do you
in my
want to jump on,
garage.
John? John is
Hey,
our
John.
film school enthusiast, right? He went to film
John,
school.
who did I listen? I left Bruce's stream and they were drawing to see who I'm gonna play in his little like comic book trivia thing.
That
But I
trivia
left to
thing
come
he
on
was
this
doing.
stream.
He asked
did you
me
say
to
no?
do it. Yeah. I said no.
You should have no.
I feel like such an asshole. But no, I said no because I'm like, I don't know if I want to commit to something that I might not be a part of or might not have time to make something. And he gets it, I guess, I
just got to show up.
yeah, that's my problem. I probably won't,
Oh yeah, that'd be messed up.
Riddick, watch Lord of the Rings and Hobbit trilogies. If you haven't, hey, those are on the chopping block. I need to knock those out. But 3 hours? And then there's extended
That's your plan.
editions? Oh my God.
Those are good though, dude. I mean, the Hobbit isn't necessary. I would still watch it, but the Lord of the Rings are important. Like, Lord of the Rings did a lot for like huge blockbuster action movies. They made Hollywood realize that they could spend a ton of money, which is a good or a bad thing. But
Hold on, I lost my chat. Perry likes to pretend he's Hispanic. Don't pay him any notice. I am fully Cuban. Well, I'm half Cuban and Colombian. So I passed the bar. Sounds good to me. Nice Spanish. Appreciate it. Welcome to Spanish Fairy Comics. Hey man, you gotta hit a different target audience. How cool would that be if I could get like South America in here?
I'm South American. My family's South American.
There you go. Really? No, get out of here.
I'm Argentinian. You've heard me speak Spanish.
Seriously? I could have swore you were Polish. Hey,
Well,
it's John.
no, my wife is Polish.
Top 5 Dolphin Lugger movies is hilarious.
Dude, okay, stop talking. It doesn't say dolphin.
Here's Dolph.
Dolph Lundgren. He's an actor.
Dolph
He knows.
Lundgren.
We talked about him earlier.
Dolphin Lundgren movies is hilarious. He's such. Is there such a list? Is there a list? I can't.
I'm here.
name-
No, he's Chris.
Oh.
said, like,
Predator.
he's like top. It would be my top 5 Dolph
Predator?
Lundgren movies. And I said,
Oh, I meant
how
your
many Dolph
superhero
Lundgren?
movies.
I can't name 5 good Dolph Lundgren movies.
Oh, so he
Oh.
makes
Is there a
bad
list?
movies. He makes
Dolph
bad
Lundgren
I meant
makes very
superhero.
cheap. So he's the bad guy in Rocky 4, the Russian that Rocky fights in.
I know
Rocky
of
4.
Rocky versus the Russian.
That's
He's
one.
in a movie called The Universal
Predator.
Soldier.
That was
he's not
awesome.
he's not in the first Predator, Dolph Lundgren.
Is he
I
an
thought he was in
actor or
Predator.
director?
He's not in
He's
Predator.
an actor.
He's an actor. He's in the
He's in
Expendables
Expendables.
number 2. I don't even know if he's in number 1. Is he in number 1? I don't remember.
He's in number 1 because he's the
and
bad
then
guy.
he
Number 1.
played the original Punisher in a really bad, I want to say like Australian
Oh.
version of the Punisher. It's
It
hilariously
was
bad.
awesome.
It's hilariously
Oh,
bad. But I will
Air
say
Spider.
there's been
Get John out of here.
No,
Air Spider.
all the Punisher movies are not good. They have not made a decent Punisher film. The TV series is as good as it's going to get.
I enjoyed the first
I would
season
say-
of the TV show.
Oh, this TV show is incredible. The TV show is actually good. All the movies are fun.
Yeah, the movies I think are just mediocre. They're just bloody like kill 'em movies. And that Dolph Lundgren one probably is my favorite of those, just because it's so ridiculously bad acted. Like, it's hilarious. He's living in the sewers like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle or something. It's just bad.
That was awesome.
It's
ridiculous.
so awesome. Yeah.
Hey,
As far as
then there's this
yeah.
scene-
So real quick, in Guardians 1, yeah, the music. I noticed that the majority of the movie had a lot of music.
Yeah.
Especially when they were entering the prison, it's like they cut all sound and just played music.
Heck yeah.
I was like, that's kind of cool, you know? Like,
Yeah, it was the first Marvel movie to use like
a lot of 80s
like
too.
soundtrack music, not just not just the orchestrated stuff. And I think it really made an impact on making that movie different than the others. You know,
Dude, that is so crazy that they were supposed to deliver him to his father.
right?
Like that little. I was watching the movie, and if I would have missed that one sentence that one guy said,
Which
that
movie?
one-
Which movie?
in Guardians.
The end of Guardians, when Yondu's flying away and his buddy says, "Yeah, it's probably a good thing that we didn't deliver him to his dad," and then Yondu's like, "Yeah, that guy's an asshole."
Oh man.
Yeah.
And
You'll find
that's
out about that,
honestly,
Harry.
that's basically
Very cool.
all the premise for the next film. So that's like the entire next film follows that.
Yeah,
train of
somebody
thought.
told me that if I want to step out of theater release, I could watch Guardians 2, but I'm going to stick with the theater release.
No, stick with the theater release.
Definitely stick with theater release, because they do little things where they do callback jokes to previous films that aren't funny if you haven't seen those movies. So I think taking them chronologically for a first timer is not good. Now Carlito is doing a rewatch, and he's doing all in chronological order, and that might be a fun way to rewatch. But as a first, I would never say for the first time it's not a good way to watch it.
Well, I kind of want to like experience it the way everyone else did, you know, like
Yeah.
watching it the way
Well,
they
then
were released.
wait 6 months between movies.
You'll get done with this in 12 years and have another 12 movies to watch.
Yeah.
Shout out to Perry's Aliens, though. His Aliens rewatch was
fun.
amazing.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't watched it today, it's one of my favorite action movies. And Perry,
I love it,
your
too.
reactions all the way through were exactly. It flashed me back to my first time watching that movie, and little moments like when the sensors are going off and they're like all surrounded by the aliens, and you're like freaking
so
out.
awesome.
When the little girl's in the water and it's like right behind
Oh, and
her.
it rised up. I was like, oh,
I was, like,
shit,
watching
One of the scariest moments.
Dude,
One of the scariest moments in movies.
And my favorite sequence, the one I forgot how intense it was while I rewatched it a couple months ago, is when she's sleeping with Newt, and she wakes up and there's the rocking glass containers, like the little face huggers are like in the room with them.
Yup.
Yeah.
And like
that
she
dick.
can't
That
get out because the
asshole.
door's locked. She can't get them on the screen because he's turned the video monitor off.
He's such a
And
jerk.
She's got to light the fire extinguisher off. To,
What
like,
a great way of thinking. I
So
was like, yo, she's
clever,
stuck.
right?
I was like,
Right?
yo, she's going to die.
The
And she
gun
just
is
looks
on.
up and just lights it. I was like, oh, she did
that
it.
whole bit is so amazing. She's holding it, it's like wrapping around her, and the little girl's like using the bed to like pin that one up against the wall, and it's like you're just like, what's gonna go on?
I just thought there was one, and then when
There's
it
two
wrapped
jars.
around
If you
her,
look,
and the
there's
little
two jars.
the little girl looks to the right, and she moved
so
the thing.
good.
I was like, oh no, there's another one.
Dude, it's such a
crazy.
and the bummer is you've peaked, right? I mean, like the rest of that run. Some of them are just straight trash. Some of those other
man.
Alien movies are just straight. Alien,
But do you like
Resurrection is straight trash.
Do you like Prometheus and the one after? Have you watched them? I love
I've
them.
seen them,
I
and
love them.
I would never say love. I would say
I love them.
they're all right. They're just
Oh,
they're not.
I love 'em.
The characters are not as interesting. The action is not as exciting, and even the most like, I guess you'd argue like intelligent characters do some ridiculously stupid, nonsensical things. Like they're scientists and doctors.
We'll have
They're
to review.
scientists and doctors through
We'll have
Prometheus
to review.
that act as though
On Prometheus,
they've never been to an alien planet and never come across unusual, dangerous, possibly species. They're acting like, yeah, let's drink this, let's eat that, let's just touch all this stuff and bring it. Yeah, let's just do this. This is a great idea. There's no lot, even in the original.
I mean, they did that in the first
No.
two Alien movies like that. Let's walk in there. Let's walk in there.
Alien, they're like, a little more cautious about it. They're having discussions about should we bring it on board? No, we shouldn't bring it on board.
No, you're looking
They're
at it a little too close.
Prometheus, they're
You're
like,
looking at it.
let's do
You're
this.
looking at it. You're looking at it like you're over 40, and then you're looking at it like when you were 20 and watched it. You know what I mean? Like
so
you're
bad. There's so many like moments where I'm like, come on, this guy's supposed to be like a genius physicist, and he's like, this is his decision making right now. This guy, they all seem
So
like they're
aliens-
kids on like spring break. Like half
so
the time. they're just
listen,
getting
White
drunk.
Whale. Listen, White Whale. Stop killing
Stop
the
killing
fun
the movie.
over here.
Stop killing
Yeah.
the movie fun.
So Aliens is definitely my favorite
It has
of
to
them.
be. There's no other option.
Yeah.
Right?
But it's different. Oh, calm down. Of course, there's an option. Prometheus actually gets into the mythology, and if someone like Perry, that will probably watch them all in 1 year, if someone like Perry that watched them all together, if they liked Prometheus better, or the one after, which I can't remember what it's called, Aliens, not Resurrection, but whatever it's called, I would understand it because they
Is it
get
like
deeper.
Legacy or, I don't know.
Yeah, it was cool. I loved it. It gets deeper into that mythology. You know what I mean? It's not just an act, because in the end, as good as Aliens and Alien is Alien is a suspense film and Aliens is an action film.
Yes.
This one gets a lot more deeper into the mythology, Prometheus and the one after it.
I'm not saying they don't give you backstory. I'm not saying they don't give you deeper detail on things. I'm saying it's somewhat boring and ridiculous. Like there's parts where I was bored, and there's parts where I'm like,
Well, we'll find out, right? I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna
Perry
sit
was
down.
bored
I'm
for
gonna have
Aliens
to.
at the beginning.
I was
There are
bored.
parts in Aliens at the beginning.
Exactly.
Aliens, it's boring.
exactly, and it's gonna
Well,
it will get worse.
Well,
I will say,
Yeah, I
I
don't
like,
look, Aliens 2 would have been boring. Aliens 2, like, because you can watch Aliens 2 without seeing the first one.
Yeah,
It's still watchable.
Yeah, and that's because
Yeah,
James
for sure.
Cameron is a very talented guy, and they allowed him a lot of freedom for writing and directing. The later directors got kind of shit on and kind of controlled to a ridiculous level. Like David Fincher could not do the story he wanted to do for Alien 3.
Oh, damn.
Sigourney Weaver forced certain things. I'm not going to ruin it for you, Perry, if you watch it. But
Oh, that's the chick.
David Fincher is a very huge director, right? Seven.
How do you say
with
that name?
Brad
Now
Pitt.
he is.
David Fincher,
Fincher.
is huge now, but back then, it was his like first big film, and Sigourney Weaver got basically complete control over that story. The producers controlled it, and he tried to make a good movie, and I think there's really great parts of Alien 3, but it derails because you can see that there's like a group making all the decisions and not one person. Whereas you can see James Cameron had full like creative idea control going on there.
Sigourney Weaver became important to the franchise essentially. I still like
Alita.
Aliens 3.
I
It's
might
bad.
watch
I do
that.
too. I enjoy it. I like there are certain sequences in Alien 3 that I think rival the first two films. But
So my problem though with Aliens 3 is that I rewatched it older, Perry, and I rewatched it older, but I had already read the Aliens comics that continued after Aliens, and the Aliens comics went deep into the mythology that's completely different than Prometheus.
right,
They like
spent
took
a
a
lot.
different track. Like the founder, we can't really talk about the founders, but they were like elephant people and stuff. You know what I mean? So it was pretty cool, but yeah.
Alita, I think is an anime. I'm not sure. I do want to watch animes. I was thinking
It's
of
a live action too.
a live action too. I was
It
thinking
came out last
of
year.
I want to watch a combination of anime and TV shows, but I think I'm only gonna like watch the pilot. I'm not sure. I don't think I could do like if I were to do Lost, I don't think I could push like 26 damn videos out of a season. I don't think I could do that. How you doing, Spider-Man?
Doing all right, man.
You stole Captain America's shield again?
Whoa,
on.
Spider-Man takes
Can I-
Captain
can I-
America's shield.
Can I say I just
What are
found
you
it on the
spoiling, John? Stop that shit.
Can I just say I just
Not my
found it-
fault you haven't seen a movie that's 7 years old. Get off your ass.
I'm doing something about it. What do you mean?
I didn't steal. I found it on the sidewalk.
I borrowed.
Sporadic.
Oh,
Yeah. Just
Moral
It's-
That's a hot take.
It's
That's a
for
hot take right there.
Unpopular opinion. The
Sporadic right
Hobbit
here?
series is better
going
than
down
Lord of the
snowy
Rings.
hillsides.
Is that
That's a
true?
hot take.
Does anyone
No,
else feel that
no
way?
The Hobbit
No one
series.
thinks that.
Nobody would ever think that. Holy
Yeah,
crap.
no one thinks that.
Unsubscribe.
And John, all 4,000 of you unsubscribe.
I'm done. I'm just done with it.
I would just say it's a bunch of wonking, no matter which one you're watching.
This is also true. But I would also say it's a worse book than the other books. So
Well,
Well, the Hobbit, but it's different. The Hobbit is like
very
a kid's
different.
book. Yeah.
Definitely.
You know what the Hobbit needed?
They're probably-
The subway. You need a
Dolphin,
subway train to go through.
Dolphin Lugger definitely looked
Who is that? An
Part of
actress? That's
female.
Cobra Viper has an actress there, right?
Yeah.
That's an actress, isn't it? Who
I
is
don't
that?
know who it is, but
Staring at me strange.
He said that on purpose. Let's see.
Porpoise
What up? What up? What up?
purpose, not
What-
on purpose.
On purposes.
You're back to Dolphin London.
Hey, John,
Look,
who did I
man.
draw in Bruce's stream?
How's it going, comic
I
bro?
think you drew Bueller, right? Aren't you playing the first round? Didn't you win the first round?
That-
The very
Oh,
first
Bueller.
matchup? Aren't you the
I'm
very first
offended.
matchup?
It was
Maybe
that-
I'm remembering wrong. I thought it was you and Bueller in the very first round and the very first day.
Oh, she's got
I'll kill
PTSD.
Bueller.
I
Yo,
drew
she
the
did have
I drew the boy
PTSD.
who had 7, so
Yo,
I'm in
she,
trouble.
she has PTSD from the fucking thing popping out of her chest.
Yeah, that's that whole dream sequence.
Oh,
I
shit.
love your
Yeah.
reaction to that bit too.
Oh
where
my
you're
god, it blew my
Yeah,
mind
yeah.
away.
like, "God, she's
It
gonna
blew my
die."
mind. I didn't want her to die. I liked her as a character. I was like, no.
The close-ups of the cat in that sequence are great. It's like freaking out. Yeah, love it.
It's a great
You love
soundtrack.
Thor
Are you
Ragnarok.
stroking your shield there?
What? Oh, nothing.
I
What?
can't wait to watch Thor
You're on
Ragnarok.
camera right now.
Oh,
I watched
that's right.
the
Yeah.
aliens video earlier,
Duh.
fun stuff.
No, I was just admiring it. That's all. I wasn't stroking.
Paul-
it.
I
I'm
was
okay. I saw the
polishing.
prequels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Oh,
you,
that-
Kachung.
I
Kachung
think-
also has good taste in comics because is named after Love and Rockets.
Scarpat, I think David Fincher is an excellent filmmaker. I really do like most
What
of
up,
his
Supe-
movies. I think Zodiac may
Superpower.
be like his masterpiece. I think Zodiac is
Zodiac?
Scary as heck. I love Zodiac. That movie's freaky, man.
You look like a Panic Room kind of guy, John.
I didn't care for Panic Room, but I do have one in my
I'm
house
joking.
just in case my kids take over. It's my man cave.
So like, I was
Yeah.
telling Chaos before, like I'm learning directors' names, and one of those is Ridley Scott. So he made Aliens and Gladiator, which I
Yes.
haven't seen Gladiator either. So Legend with Tom Cruise, is that a movie?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
I have it right over here.
There's a nasty old goblin witch in there too.
Ooh. Yeah, I need to watch more Ridley Scott because he did Blade Runner,
Yeah.
and
Which I'm sure
something
you haven't
else.
seen either.
I recommend.
No, but I got that art
He
germ
re-
cover.
his- I bet you
The
saw.
art germ cover.
Did you see The Martian with Matt Damon? That was
like-
just
I
like
haven't
a
seen
year
The
or two ago. That's a great movie.
Like the
He did,
cartoon, The
uh,
Martian
Way more
guy,
than a
the
year
green
or
guy.
two.
No,
That's like 4 or
it's
5
about
years
a
ago.
guy
now.
who gets stuck on Mars. It's not about the actual.
You can't
part
go
of
to
the Martian.
Mars, John.
What about Black Hawk Down? That was a great movie.
No idea what that means.
That was that was a true story about a couple of helicopters that crashed during the war in the Middle East, and the soldiers who were stuck.
Also, it's a recent
without
movie.
Support. Yeah, it was made in like
2001.
Yeah, right in the early 2000s.
Only 20 years ago. Wow.
19 years ago, yeah.
Saying he's a
Boomer.
huge talent. He's a huge talent.
The moment they made the alien to be created by
He made
humans-
Prometheus
Yeah.
later
Oh,
on. He
that's
came
a-
and
Well-
Alien
they
Covenant
made
was the
Alien
last one,
by-
Chris.
That
Oh,
was
yeah, that's
Josh Hartnett.
Josh Hartnett.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he-
Josh Hartnett.
Josh Hartnett was like the big thing back then.
He was, I know.
No one cared
New
about
Master, that should be
That
out
cast
Friday.
is huge. That cast had was it Ewan McGregor's in there and
Yeah.
what's his name from the Hulk?
Edward Norton.
No, the earlier one.
Luke
Eric,
Fargo?
Eric Bana.
Oh,
Eric
Oh,
Bana.
Eric Bana.
I'm like, how far are we going?
He's
It's Bill
great in
Gates'
Black Hawk Down. I'm not going that far back.
Age of Ultron and every MCU movie after that is
I
going
love
to
the
have
moment when-
a designated day of Friday.
What was the? I think Perry was
Nice.
Perry was watching his review of the Incredible Hulk, and Lou Ferrigno has a cameo, and I think Perry doesn't even notice. Perry's like, "Oh, look at that old guy." I was like, "Dude, that's the original Hulk. That was Lou Ferrigno, and you just didn't even notice."
Yeah, so it
That's
was
awesome.
Lou
It's
Ferrigno,
explained. Yeah, it
and
worked
then
out
the
like
guy
that.
at the restaurant, the old man at the restaurant,
Yeah.
that he was the voice to the Hulk in the animated series.
Look, you learned something, man.
I
I'm so
know,
proud
man.
of
The
you.
comment section. Hey,
He's like-
keep commenting though, because I'm reading them.
He's like,
Amazing.
can you imagine him? He's like, who's the old guy saying he sells here?
Right?
Who's it? It's Stan Lee.
Yo, I didn't know
Who's that
that
old
one of
guy?
the Stan Lee cameos was Larry King.
Yep.
Perry, you've seen Fight Club, right? You saw Fight Club,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no, you don't
That's
talk
that's
about it.
David Fincher. He did that movie.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the guy who did
I know
Alien
David
3.
Finch. I know David Finch.
Fincher.
Fincher.
Fincher. I did.
Who's
I
Finch?
called
I
him
know
David
Finch.
Finch earlier
There's an
too.
artist who named Finch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, that sounds really familiar. Finch. I know a Finch. How's it going, Comics Fist Explained? I love Prometheus because I didn't know it was going to be an alien movie. Oh,
You actually don't know for a lot of that movie.
Really kind of isn't.
I like the octopus scene at the end.
Alien Eruptions is an interesting movie.
That's funny. Alien Covenant was cool too, man.
10-part mini docu-series. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Kevin Alita looks really good. Alien and Aliens was the only good ones in my opinion.
I
Fincher
agree.
was.
You want to watch
Madam
another
Brilliant director.
another comic movie? Was Cowboy versus Aliens?
That's a good one. No,
Alita, though, so you know, though, Alita. Hey, we have two people that spell Kevin wrong in the chat right now.
Which Kevin? It depends on which Kevin, I guess.
Well, there's 1-2 Comic Talk, and then this other guy named Kevin Wall.
Kevin 1-2 Comic Talk is the EVEN.
Yeah. There's a guy he
boy,
just
you
put
were-
up there,
oh
a
boy.
new person.
Okay.
Spells it weird in
if
the
you
chat.
don't know
Well,
about
I mean,
Alita,
Scarpad's got his. It's supposed to be Scarface.
Mark
so,
the
Patrick, should I watch the anime or the live action? Because
Anime
I want
first.
to get blown
Do the
away.
anime first. Watch it when it comes in first, in order. You don't want to watch the.
Oh, there's
the new one
multiple
and then go back.
Alitas.
No, there's a Alita and Battle Angel movie, cartoon, animated one. Watch
So
that
there's a
first.
cartoon and then an animated live action movie.
Well, the new one isn't really animated. It's more like CG, dude.
Okay.
It's not animated.
I
It's
said
CG.
animated live action. Oh my god. Here we go again. Hobbit needed more walking. Oh man. Yeah, I heard that's all they do in the Lord of the Rings is walk around.
That's kind of the whole
Well, I mean,
point.
that's
It's a
it's
journey.
kind of that's fantasy in general.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, War of
You like
Warcraft.
folklords?
War of
You like
Warcraft
folklords?
is-
All they
yeah,
do is
I
walk
do.
away.
It is- Look, I played World of Warcraft for years, and 99% of the thing is walking from this side of the map to this side of the map to go back to this side.
Hey,
Oh
let's
wait,
just
you
be
can
honest.
fly.
Didn't you stream for like 4 hours the other day and never leave one part of Call of Duty? So let's just be honest. Like that's part of your
What
thing.
do you?
too.
Whoa,
Just be
whoa,
like,
whoa, whoa, whoa!
I'm stuck
I
in the
don't camp.
dungeon or whatever it was called. I was
The
in
dungeon, the
what was
gulag.
that place. That place.
There's bathroom.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he was in El Baño.
Oh, you're facing Bueller. Oh boy,
Yeah.
check in. How you doing?
I got Boy Who Had Seven.
That's gonna be cute.
Shaun of the
Well, it
Dead.
depends
Mad
what you
Max
get for
Fort
Boy Who Had
Road.
7. If you get TV
Fury
shows, because the way it wasn't like you were gonna have to do like these crazy like covers on comics where
and
Matt would
it's
be the
all
best.
multiple choice or true false. So you have the answer there in front of you. You just got to pick the correct one and be picking it quick.
Yeah,
You know.
Yep.
So it's
No,
not
that'd be
speed.
cool.
So I actually have the man, the myth, the legend, John. John, through his film school detective skills of the summer of 2019,
Detective skills.
was able to uncover that I have almost no knowledge when it comes to movies. And in fact, we even developed a show about watching movies that crashed and burned.
Because he kept picking some of the worst movies ever for us to have to watch. Bueller was like, "I'm never doing this show again. You made me watch the worst Christian Bale movie in the history of time."
Which one was
Which
that?
one was it?
It was
this-
Christian Bale
I
in
don't
the
remember
Wild
the name.
Wild
It was
West.
some crappy western that was on Netflix.
Oh.
Oh,
That was really
Rita Yuma?
No, that's a great
That's
movie.
cool.
That's a great
Yeah.
movie.
Watch,
it's only
I've
less
seen
than I know,
Scarface.
man.
I like Scarface.
Oh,
What-
watch
Scarface
Ned
is
Kelly.
awesome.
Watch Ned Kelly with Heath Ledger.
What called down?
Yeah,
was just on
that's a good
yesterday.
movie. That's a good movie.
And it's actually
Flashpoint?
accurate to the actual guy.
Somebody threw out the Eric Bana film. I think it was Cuddy Sark. Threw out the Eric Bana did a film about a guy in jail called Chopper. That movie's
yeah.
crazy, dude. That movie's crazy.
What
That's
was
a
the
movie called Chopper.
Chopper, yeah. It's the nickname of this real guy, this Australian in prison who's just insane. This guy's just crazy.
What's the one where he's trying to find his sister and like has the guy from
Taken 4.
Jax Tiller's in there, isn't it?
Take it 4.
Oh, how cool is this? I have two.
Are you Terry
Australians.
Jr. over there?
I have two Australians in the chat. This has never happened.
Well,
Oh,
technically,
Kaching is Australian. I didn't
Kachuna's
realize
probably
Kaching.
American now. He's probably dual citizen. But
Well,
yeah,
I mean, they both have chicken on the bobby,
oh, wow.
right? Chicken on the bob.
Yeah.
No, shrimp
A
on the
dingo
bob.
ate
I
my
don't know.
baby.
Kachun said it like
A
that one
dingo-
time.
Hey, you Aussies, how many go to the bottle though?
Kachun.
All right, hey Perry, I gotta
Yeah.
bounce. I gotta check in. My mom's doing a little Zoom meeting. I gotta say hi to mom, and then I'll come back.
All right, Mr.
I gotta
John.
roll. I gotta roll too, Perry. I gotta watch Picard with my wife.
Picard?
And I
Don't tell Scarpad. Don't tell
if Scarpad's in
Scarpad.
here. Scarpad, if he's in here, we've watched 3 episodes and we freaking love it. Later. I'll try to come
man.
back on if you're still on. We'll see if
Oh,
you are.
oh, Kachun. Yeah, so Kachun now lives in Atlanta, but he is an Australian mate. Our name isn't common. Let's see. Alita had 2 parts over the live action. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and I'll watch them. Why not? No spoilers, but the start of Alien 3 soured the whole movie for me. Still worth watching, though. I'm going to do it just to at least finish the trilogy. If it's really bad, I won't watch any of the prequels after that. But if it's okay, I think I might just do it just because I'm already this invested in those movies. I'm actually downloading. Actually, I should keep my Xbox on. I'm actually downloading the Alien Isolation video game. So I kind of want to play that because I've been enjoying the freaking.
Dude, I want to
movies.
see your jump scares. Have it on your face, man, when you're playing this game.
Oh, does the game scary? Great, thanks. I didn't know that.
Well, you go against the giant alien.
That sounds
movie.
terrifying.
If you want to prepare yourself, you can go watch PewDiePie and jump scares.
Oh boy. Could choose from too. Oh, he's from Australia too. How cool is that? The Castle is really hard to get by non-Australians, but it's classic. The Castle. I'm assuming that's a movie. Chopper is great. All right, I guess that's going to the movie list. Equilibrium is a movie I have seen multiple times. I do enjoy Equilibrium. I think it's awesome. Chopper cuts his own ear off with a razor blade. Sounds like a ball.
If you want a fourth Australian, I can get my friend Raising here.
Huh?
You want another Aussie? I can get another Aussie in the chat if you want to.
I
know at least 2 Australians. That's what
Oh, it's for free on YouTube? Oh, I wonder if I could just sit down and watch the whole movie. Chicken and the Barbie is an Outback Steakhouse. Is that it's an actual meal. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's not Australian, man. It's,
Jesus, don't kill the accent, Barry. What do you mean, mate?
Oi! You going to viral, mate?
Call them prawns, not shrimp, though. Prawns on the Barbie. Let's go. Best Christian Bale movie is The Prestige, which I have yet to watch. Which is, I mean, that's typical. Make that 3 Australians.
I just saw that. These guys, I'm from Ohio. The same thing.
Oh, he said, make that 4 Australians is in the chat. I'm from Ohio, which is practically the same thing.
Yo, in the Waffles, mate.
Jelly equals Jello and jam equals jelly. Hold on. Jelly equals Jello and jam equals jelly. Oh, I guess. That's I need to write that down on a post-it note. I love The Prestige. Let's see. Who said something about The Prestige?
Prestige is the one with Christian Bale, and it's twins, right? There's 2 of them. There's because I think that's the one I like because it has David Bowie in it. The Illusionist is the other one. Yeah, the Prestige, man, that was kind of sad.
Oh, I've seen Christian Bale. So I've watched Hard Times. I think I watched it twice already. Crazy movie. Christian Bale, American Psycho. I have not seen that one yet.
You keep saying Hard Times. I'm thinking of him like trying to say Fast Times or Midget High.
No, Hard Times. So he's like like he was in the military and he was like killing people and stuff like that, and then he goes to work for like the FBI and he goes to Mexico and a bunch of craziness, and he winds up dying.
There's a Vince Vaughn movie with it's a Cell Block 66 or that, where the dude that's like displaced gets in a fight. He goes to jail and he has to fight for his life. Maybe someone in the chat remembers it. It's a Vince Vaughn movie, and he plays like he's like a skinhead, but he ends up going to jail because he won't talk, you know.
Oh damn.
And he gets like life in prison, but it's crazy because it has John Johnson as the prison warden in there running it.
I don't know who that is.
John Johnson, Miami
clue.
Vice.
Never seen it. Christian Bale, American Psycho. So that's, I guess, American Psycho is the foundation for Bates Motel, which is kind of cool. I read American Psycho. Film is cool too.
A good show.
It's a book.
If you like good mystery shows or kind of like X-Files, it's called Haven.
Haven?
It's based off the Stephen King book, The Colorado Kid, which was also a movie too. They did like 5 seasons where this mysterious woman keeps coming to town, and as she's coming to town, people have seen her. People revealed that people have seen her in the past before, but she hasn't aged. And these people have different powers, you know, that they can't control. So they got the sheriff there who can't feel anything. You know, he's never been since he's been like 15 or 10 or he hasn't been able to feel anything at all. So he doesn't know what a kiss tastes like. You know, but when he meets her, like, you know, he kind of like clicks with her for some reason. So it takes place in Maine, which is I forget what the name is. It's right at the coast over there. But yeah, definitely check it out, man. 5 seasons long, it's worth it.
Let's see.
It's modern. It just ended in like 2015. That was the last season.
Maybe when I'm done watching movies. It's hard to watch TV shows after I sit down and I watch like 2.5 hours watching movies, and then I spend like 10 hours editing. I'm like, I don't want to watch anything else.
Hey, I know what you mean. I was watching I'm watching anime like My Hero Academia, which is basically only like 20-minute episodes each, but it's like it never leaves on like an ending. It's always a middle of a story. It's like they keep watching the next one, keep watching. I'm like, I just want to finish it. I'm on the second season. They've had 4 seasons out now.
Oh damn! Yeah, I heard that was a pretty good one. So when it comes to anime, that one and they told me Attack on Titan. Those are the top two. That
I'm opposite. I don't like Attack on Titan. I just didn't understand the whole idea. Like, gotta have a guy in there just going against these giants with no skin. It was like, but
thanks for jumping by, Kachun, and I will definitely check that out. There's been like a lot of comments. So the way I do comments is when I go to the bathroom, I sit down on my phone and I just go through all my comments. What war movies have you seen? I've seen Saving Private Ryan. What else have I seen? Inglourious Bastards.
Okay.
Damn.
Have you seen Pearl Harbor?
I've seen Pearl Harbor.
Okay. Have you seen any of the older ones?
Which ones?
Back in the day, like Tora.
Nope.
Or what was another one? Well, you said you didn't see Black Hawk Down.
I haven't seen Black Hawk Down.
Which is amazing because Saving Private Ryan was right around the same time it came out.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, you've seen that. Okay.
I've seen that one.
I've
seen a few.
What was
not a lot.
One?
I gotta watch the John Wick movies. Those are the ones that a lot of people keep telling me
Wind Talkers.
To watch. Which one?
Wind Talkers.
Wind Talkers?
Yeah.
No, Psycho is Bates. American Psycho is different. Oh, Psycho is date. American. Oh, so there's a Psycho and American Psycho movie?
Yeah, American Psycho is just he's a businessman and in the 80s and he just kind of mentally snaps. But the way he does it though, it's you're not sure if it's in his head or if it's really happening.
That's pretty cool.
It is, and you get him doing like quoting. He's like, "Hey, you listen to the new Genesis or like, listen to the news? This new album is so great." And he's like talking. He goes on a monologue, and then he kills his best friend right after that. He's got the raincoat on or the suit.
I have no idea.
With the axe, you gotta watch it though.
Let's see. Fuck it. Just watch A Clockworth Orange and get it over with.
Yeah, that's a messed up movie too.
Oh boy. Let's see. Hey, messed up movies. I'm all in on.
Do you like gore?
Which one?
Do you like gory movies? Scary movies?
Gore? So I never watched any horror before. I know of horror. I've seen Freddy vs. Jason once.
Like the Saw movies where people are getting tortured.
I have seen Saw. Like I think 2 years ago, I've seen the Saw movies. And I just started with like Alien, but I guess Alien isn't really horror. I thought it was, but it's like more sci-fi thriller. But yeah, no, I'm trying to get more.
What was another one? Hellraiser.
I know of Hellraiser. I've never actually seen it.
Well, I'm saying if you can handle gore, like people like
I can handle it. I
get the eyeball scooping and you get the key out of that. If you can handle that stuff,
I mean, it creeps me out. And it's like super gross, but I'll watch it.
See, I'm like, I've watched a lot of that stuff, and it's like, at the point, it's like, okay, it's more the same. If you like horror, but you like a really great reboot was Friday the 13th movie from like 2009, I think it was 2009, 2008. And that's where they actually made Jason smarter. He's the one with the hockey mask.
Yeah. No, I know of Jason.
Yeah. Because in the other movies, he's just stupid. But it was sort of like a soft reboot, you know. Yeah. And I was like, man, I've never seen like him actually being that smart. And to me, that's more scary than freaking Freddy or Mike Myers. Like, because he actually threw an axe and kids run away, and I'm like, dude, he's like a lumberjack pro. He just throws an axe, spins, and hits a guy in the back. This is what the most gratuitous and much more entertaining of the Friday the 13th. But I'll probably get backlash for that because, you know, the first Friday the 13th, if you watch the first Friday the 13th movie, it's not even Jason in there.
Oh, he's not even in the movie?
Yeah. So you don't see him to the second movie.
Let me see. The Shining. So I read half of the book, The Shining, and the book scared the shit out of me. So I'm assuming the movie will completely terrify me. So I might get to that eventually.
It's Jack Nicholson. It's Jack Nicholson, and I could see that's a Father's Day movie.
Is it a Father's Day movie? It should be a quarantine movie.
Well, because in order to like save his family, he did all that crap. So, and then you, because now you see there's a new one out that came out last year, but his son going back to that same hotel. And he sees his dad there in the spot where the bartender used to be from the original movie.
Captain America is a war movie, so I've seen that one. Technically, right? He's fighting World War II.
Yeah, and I gotta say, the first Captain America movie is always been my favorite. All the MCU movies, because I just love that time period, the 40s stuff. Dude, and do you ever notice that's the most action you've ever seen out of a Marvel movie was Captain America, the first one? The way I look at it,
Winter Soldier was pretty action packed.
That had some stuff, but I mean, like as far as like Captain America actually being like doing stuff against the Nazi stuff, and that's the thing they never really do much with Hydra. I mean, Hydra's in Civil War. I think it's no Winter Soldier.
Well, I know. Yeah, Hydra's in Winter. Well, don't spoil nothing. I know. Hydra's it's in Winter Soldier.
That's not Civil War.
Well, it kind of got dismantled in Winter Soldier, though.
It did, yeah.
Like they completely destroyed it.
I'll just say this though: if you're hoping for Red Skull more, you're not going to get more anymore Red Skull.
I know that's what somebody told me in the comments that I'm not going to see Red Skull again, but I have hopes that maybe we will see him.
It just makes me mad because like the wasted of time. I would have had more Red Skull versus Captain America movies. Because I always looked at Red Skull being like a Lex Luthor type, behind the scenes, gets his underling to do it.
Sure.
And then finally it gets like, enough of you idiots, I'll do it myself.
So I know of Mel Gibson, but I don't recall any movies with him. So Gallipoli,
The Road Warrior or Mad Max.
Nope.
Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome. These are all 80s. Mel Gibson's been in Lethal Weapon, The Patriot.
Nope. Don't know.
Braveheart.
Nope.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of Daddy's Home too.
Daddy's Home. That sounds like a totally different movie.
That's Will Ferrell, but Mel Gibson's in there as his father.
Oh, John Wick is badass. I support that 1,000%.
No, he's the other guy's character's father in the movie. Mark Wahlberg's father.
It's like being a kid all over again. How's it going, Rob? Let's see. Batman kills the Joker in American Psycho. What? Aliens 3 feels more like horror. Well, that's kind of cool because I did want to get a horror feel. 13 Ghosts is a good one. Ooh, that sounds kind of cool. 13 Ghosts.
With Matthew Lillard?
I don't know. Sounds cool.
Yeah, I feel like scary movies. 13 Ghosts is right up there.
How's it going, Rob Worth? I like to talk.
Hey, Perry.
How's it going?
All right. Did a little work today, so I'm dressed up just like you're in uniform, Spidey.
We're all in uniform today. I have a Star Wars shirt on, but don't let that fool you. I don't really know that much about Star Wars.
He's a poser.
Okay, neither do I.
The Joker bangs Mysterio in another flick. Oh boy, I think my 11th month-old has watched more movies than Barry. I felt like I did watch a lot of movies, but apparently I
had to think about. He's talking about Brokeback Mountain with Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal.
I haven't seen Brokeback Mountain. I kind of know what it's about, but
okay, as long as you know what it's about, you can make an informative decision before you go to watch it. Because a lot of people went into that blindly, and that's not the fiesta they wanted.
Terrifier is a whole new take on slasher films. Ooh, that sounds kind of cool. I might have to give that a stab. Get it?
Right.
Rob dropping knowledge. Now, if you really want to puke, I could totally hear you saying that too. Oh, that's hilarious. I used to be a gore hound with a subscription to Fangoria. That was a really weird. So please explain to me what Fangoria is.
It's a horror magazine that celebrates. Talks about different sci-fi movies, horror movies. It's been around since the late 70s.
So it's like Wizard for horror.
Late 70s. It spun out from Starlog. It was supposed to be for other gore hounds. It was mostly just production still, how the special effects team really got involved. And really gave birth to the special effects artists becoming superstars themselves. Oh, wow. Like Tom Savini. You never knew who he was until Fangoria. And then Quentin Tarantino liked him so much, they stuck him in some of the movies.
Oh, wow.
Like From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yep. So the last time I saw that magazine and anywhere being sold was Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, it was in business. It was out of business. It was an online magazine. It followed a very similar pattern to Cracked
But
magazine.
that was like 6 years ago, so I don't know.
I don't know if it's still around now. If it is, it's probably just a website.
Yeah, it's probably just a website. I don't see a lot of print anymore.
I know it's
Yeah,
like
I'm also not 13.
Yeah. What about OG Pumpkinhead movies? No idea. Oh, now my son likes horror. Now he doesn't like horror, but he likes the characters. If that makes any sense. He's 7, so he watches a lot of YouTube. And so we have a Chucky doll. We have the Billy doll from Saw, like the little Saw puppet. And then we have a Trick or Treat mask, Sam from Trick or Treat, which I've never seen Trick or Treat. The mask is terrifying, but I think I might watch that movie to kind of get like, I don't know if I should actually watch these movies because I have this memorabilia around my house. I'm kind of scared now to watch these movies because I'm like, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to see like one of these like Chucky doll just staring right at me. Oh, we have another Padre. Hey, how you doing, bro?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Staring right at me. Oh, we have another Padre.
You got an echo. I think you have YouTube open.
What's going on?
How you doing? Staring right at me. Oh, we have
Perfect. How you doing?
Doing well, man. Doing well.
Heck yeah.
Cobra Viper says The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. That movie freaked me the hell out when I was 6 years old.
yeah.
My babysitter took me to it because they thought it was a remake from the 1950s, but it was 1987 and it was by Cronenberg. So, yeah, imagine how that PSD worked as a child.
At the end, they're like, "Kill me." It was just gross with his fingers, and he's pushing the pus is coming out of his fingers. His fingernails are falling off. I was like, "Why am I watching this?"
It's body horror, and body horror is fascinating. It's like a train wreck. If you're like that kid in the movie The Doors is passing by that huge wreck, you're going to watch it and absorb it because you're fascinated. You cannot look away.
Yeah, there was another movie that was kind of like that too. I'm trying to remember. It was Return to the Living Dead, number 3, with the girl with the glass in her body. The hunger.
Lethal Weapon and Beverly Hills. These are all Mel Brooks movies.
No,
No, they're just action movies from the 80s.
I can't tell if you're serious or joking right now.
No, because I remember Beverly Hills Cop and Mel Brooks being mentioned in the same sentence a long time ago, and I kind of correlate the two together.
Mel Brooks are great movies, though, so you're in the good company then.
All right, so I'm close enough, you know.
I want to say Mel Brooks would be with Mel Gibson in it.
Mel Gibson in the Mel Brooks movie, man.
That'd be fantastic.
Who would he play though? If they did a reboot, something.
Oh, he does return. I'm excited.
I know exactly who Mel Gibson should play in a reboot. So you already have Nick Cage playing the Tiger King. So why don't you have him play the Bogdavan or whatever the hell the guy is that had all the women?
Is that real? He's really going to be Tiger King?
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
That's happening.
Holy shit. Yo, Joe Exotic must be losing his fucking mind in jail right now. Like, I can't believe this is all fucking happening and I can't experience any of it.
Oh, what do you mean Nick Cage is playing me? It's like, well, is he
a lot of these people that go around killing people and they're in jail, like they make Lifetime drama movies about them.
Oh, this is like on a whole nother.
I know.
I just can't wait for 20 years when Perry drops a YouTube video watching Tiger King for the first time.
Right?
No, I sat down. I binge watched. I don't think I have binge watched the show like that in a while because I kept saying, "What the fuck is going on?" over and over again because it kept blowing my mind. I was like, "This can't be real. This can't be real," and it just keeps going. I'm like, "All right, that has to be like the most shocking thing I've seen." 2 minutes later, another thing blows up. I'm like, you got to be kidding me, dude. This is insane.
Right?
It's a train wreck that you can't look away from.
100%.
It's like Clark Steele. You see the Donkey Show, but you kind of look away.
Goldblum.
You know, you don't actually see the Donkey Show. You kind of want to. You're like, everyone else is just...
It's like how often you're getting a chance to see that? It's like a once in a lifetime event. You kind of look away and you're like, wow.
Too much.
That is true.
Oh, holy crap.
He's like, you're like,
and
I love the comment. Like, he's really into that. Sexy Kelly.
Hey, I'm not going to kink shame anybody.
Sexy Kelly and the Stud. Which one's Kelly? Oh, you're Kelly.
The best part though about Tiger King is that the fact that the Miami drug
That's so
lord
trash.
was the most wholesome person on the entire show.
Right.
Well,
case
personally,
anyone wants to
from
jump on and drop the
Miami
link.
myself, I understand that.
Wait, they're actually making a Joe Exotic biopic? Yeah, that is fucking insane, dude. Like, that is like, wow. That is like really crazy. The Rise and Fall of Joe Exotic, the miniseries, Comic Tom. Hey, if you guys don't know who Comic Tom is, definitely drop by his channel. I think the podcast went live today. That is definitely worth checking out. Thank you for dropping by, Mr. Garcia. And if you want to jump on, you're more than welcome to. I feel like I haven't been on a stream with Tom in a long time.
I think it's hilarious. They're like, if anybody doesn't know who Comic Tom is,
No, because I feel like with my movie videos, I'm reaching like a different audience that's not comic books. So
It's
there might be a
crossover.
few people who don't know who the great Tom is, you know?
Like,
If you don't know who I am right now, then you need to get out of here.
Yo, what up, Batcave?
I did a mystery mail call unboxing. I'm like, oh, if you guys don't know Tom's channel, and I'm like 77 people on mine. I'm like, I'll post a link so you guys can support his channel. You know, help him out.
Can you imagine if I came in as Batman? People actually thought I was Batman.
Oh, can you believe? I'm sorry. I'm still blown away that Avengers got past 50,000 views. That shit is blowing my fucking mind.
Yeah, they're launching. They're not
What
launching.
in my mind is you have 4.15 thousand followers now. Last time I checked, you were like at 2 something.
Yeah.
So
It
congratulations.
shot up pretty quick.
man.
Yeah, I don't know.
he's
I
like
don't know
the
what
he's
happened.
like the TikTok of the comic community. This point.
What does that even mean?
All those little teenagers are like, let's see some old guy
Videos
react to
not
watching
being made.
old movies.
Flashback. No idea who Comic Tom is. There you go. Now you see. I just
It's so funny.
threw Tom a subscriber. There you go. Who the fuck is Tom? 2
Oh,
subscribers.
Stop. It's nice to see
Perry, we
you.
realize
Sorry. Hi, Rob.
Don't know any of
Hey,
you
John.
except Perry. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, Perry, we realize you don't watch movies, but you do understand sarcasm, right?
Look, man, sarcasm doesn't translate when it's words. All right, I take everything as what's like a straight shot. I only know John Stash.
I feel like my
John-
mustache has lived on far longer thanks to his little like pause face right there. Like I see so many videos where it's like Harry went to go take a crap, and all that's left on is my face while he's gone.
I literally put that on. I said I'll be right back. I sat on the couch. I fell asleep
Yep.
like 4 hours later in the
Yep.
stream.
And
Oh,
there's my
man.
face the whole
There,
time.
just there.
Which hey,
Harry-
I'm okay. I should be on more shows apparently.
Watch Apocalypse Now. Is that another? That's X-Men? Apocalypse? No.
Oh,
One of those.
no, it's
I'm sorry.
not.
Hey, John, I said Mel Brooks was in Beverly
I'm
Hills
sorry.
Cop. What did I
No,
say?
I'm gonna have to
Something-
fix this one. I'm gonna have to fix this one. Sorry.
Instead of
Take it away, John.
X-Men Age of Apocalypse.
Age of Apocalypse. I knew there was a correlation with Apocalypse and
This is
X-Men.
this is a classic '70s movie about Vietnam, starring Martin Sheen and Marlon Brando, by
No idea.
Francis Ford Coppola, the director of The Godfather. So, classic movie.
Charlie
Not
Sheen?
took like 2
Martin Sheen, his
2
dad,
years
the guy who
to-
played the president on The West Wing. That's Martin Sheen.
No clue.
You've never heard of The West Wing?
I don't know if you know
No,
what that
you-
means.
Freaking
John,
guy.
John, he hasn't watched any movie from the Marvel universe. You think he's seen Apocalypse Now?
I'm thinking he may have heard of Martin Sheen. That's all. I just was like, holy crap.
I
He's
mean,
heard of
have to-
Charlie Sheen
I know Charlie Sheen.
because he did cocaine and hookers. That's the only reason. He drank.
He drank Joe Exotic. He drank Joe Exotic's Tiger Blood. Holy
Exactly.
shit! Oh my god! Oh wow! That totally happened.
If
That totally
Charlie
happened.
Sheen doesn't cameo in the Joe Exotic movie,
And so
Oh
his,
yeah,
his
that's gotta
dad,
happen.
his dad is in Apocalypse Now. Just so you know.
You have to pretend he's an alien that has never watched a movie, or he knows the English language, but you have to flesh things out.
I feel like Steve Gutenberg in Cocoon. You've never heard of that movie either, so don't worry about it.
Cocoon. I know what a cocoon is.
Gutenberg and Community.
It's a movie, dude. It's a movie.
I feel like Will Ferrell and
Mr. T.
Zoolander are taking crazy pills now.
What's up, Mr. Tom?
Tommy,
Yo, what's good? What's up?
How you
players?
doing,
How
man?
that's hilarious.
Dude, I'm doing good. I don't have a
Stand
stand. I'm a noob with this. How's it going?
oh,
No, you're going IRL. You're good.
I'm figuring it out. Oh, look
So
at that. Boom.
everybody
Got
who
a magnet
doesn't
on my
know,
phone. That's
this underneath me is
Good.
Comic Tom. He
Dude,
is the
and if
man.
you guys don't know, this guy above us, he is like #1 reviewer of movies that you haven't seen.
Yeah, you should see because they're like 30 years, 40 years old.
Hey man,
Barry, you're doing
What-
great pretending like you haven't seen these movies. I love it. Here's the thing, though. Every time I watch it, I'm like, damn, dude, I feel like he hasn't seen this movie. And then I go, that's it. That's what he's bringing. He's tricking me every time. And I'm like, that's my boy.
Hilarious.
He's killing it. It's like your acting is
It is
every
performance,
time.
right?
Mm,
It's
mm, mm.
performance.
hey man, if I could act like that, I need an Oscar.
How can he pretend to be?
I'm just pulling your leg, dude. No, it's cool. It's cool. And I believe you. I'm totally just giving you crap. How you guys doing?
Hilarious.
No, we're doing all right. We're just,
Unlike you, I think he's full of
Hanging.
crap. He's seen them.
I thought that too until he then correlated Mel Brooks and Mel Gibson as the same person.
That's just
I'm not a
like,
movie
you
guy.
know what?
Hey Tom, guess what I watched tonight?
What'd you watch?
And I'm in the process of editing The Crow.
Oh, dude, great movie.
Yeah.
And you know what? Ryan hasn't seen it yet, so
What?
I believe you that you haven't seen it. That's a weird one that a lot of people haven't seen.
Yeah, I thought it was
It's
pretty
just
good.
like the Avengers, #1.
Well,
Just like that one.
if memory serves correct, I think you have a Crow first print error print.
Yeah, I got a
Boom.
2.5. It's a 2.0. It's a 2.0. It's super beat up, but it doesn't have any ink, any text, any pictures, nothing on the interior covers. They're completely blank.
Wow.
Holy
just a
shit.
random error. I think it's. I mean, I've never seen a Crow #1 first print that's an error,
Never.
and I don't even know how CGC was able to authenticate it. But I'm not asking questions because they did. Because like, there's no date. You open that I mean, typically the way you counterfeit and compare them to all the others that we had. So we're like standing over each of the comics, like looking at them as close as you can, as if it was like, you know, I guess like as close to money as you can get. Like we're like, you know, comparing the edges and making sure that they were, and it legit, everything was the same. There's just no ink on the interior pages.
Wow.
Very strange.
crazy.
And yeah, CGC authenticated it as a first print with no ink on the interior pages. And yeah, it's an error that I don't think anyone has ever seen. And it's also like such a dope book. So extra.
I want to read it. I already ordered the hardcover. I guess it's like the graphic novel, it's like $20. So I want
Oh, yeah, it's
to
good.
dive
It's
into
like-
this world.
It's so much more simple than the movie, which is why both are uniquely amazing in their own way. Because the comic, you can read that in one sitting, and it's really simple. It's just a revenge love story, and it's so good.
chat
But
is
the
hilarious.
movie is like a freaking drama. It's totally different. It's like it's a beautiful movie.
So that Perry hasn't seen a lot of movies. He just looks old as fuck. How do I look old? I'm like 27, dude. What do you? People think I'm like 30 something. I'm like, damn, dude, I'm not a boomer.
Do you have any kids, Perry?
I have 2.
You have 2 kids. Do
have
people know
2.
that you're a dad?
For previous
I don't think
marriages.
so.
He just acts like a kid.
I saw a car seat in your car when you were filming yourself at one point, but there was no kid in it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, huh?
I just roll
He's
around
either-
with it.
He's either driving around.
That's how he gets the girls.
In case I find a kid on the street, I'm like, hey, get in.
I got candy.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I was taking it the other way, Perry. You took it this way.
Patrick Wall says, I went for a walking with the dog and came back and look at this panel. We're trying to legitimize Perry a little bit. Bearded Comic Bros bringing it back. He's trying to legitimize Perry.
Enter the
Yeah,
Dragon.
I'm,
That is
I'm really
Bruce Lee.
trying
I've
to
seen that
help
one.
Perry's view count with all my followers.
Not his view count. You're trying to legitimize him. Give him some props a little bit.
I'm blown away that my live streams do better rewatch than they do live now. Like I'll finish a live stream and it might have like 200 views, 250. I'm like, that's cool. And then I look a week later, it's at like 800. I'm like, that's different.
People are clearly
People
bored.
like going back and watching. I guess. You know,
It's
I'm
like-
not mad at it. You know.
The things he says sometimes, it's like I'm dealing with Deadpool. But on a
I told you
retarded
before,
state,
too.
though.
You got to
Oh,
do your best, Spidey. You got to just stick it out, man.
Was that a pun?
Yes.
Seriously?
I try.
What up,
No
Agu?
respect.
Carson, you gotta take a
What's
shot.
Agu Ramos? He's a good dude.
Filming himself. Should we worry? No. So all right. So we don't have any new comics, But when New Comic Book Day does come back out, I usually take my camera.
Seriously?
I grab the selfie stick, and I go out to the local shops. Yeah, jackass. Anyone who doesn't read comics doesn't know that there's no new comics.
Well, no, I'm just saying. Why don't you do what I do when I love comics? We'll pick out old back issues and we'll review those.
Yeah, but I tried doing that, and nobody really gives a shit.
He doesn't have the
about that.
patience, Spidey, to read anything more than one issue at a time.
I don't think he understands what a back issue is. There are people who love Silver Age.
Hey, if you actually watch my live streams, you know I've been to a plethora of shops across the state and have dug through many of long boxes and pulled out high quality, low price keys.
That doesn't prove you've read it.
What do you mean? I do so many live shows talking about them. Get out of here, John.
This is like the second live stream you've done in like about 2 months. All the other ones are premiering.
Honestly, I struggle to read Silver Age and Golden Age books. I just find they're so dated. I struggle to. I like Bronze Age a lot. I can still get into Bronze Age comics, but if I sat down to we read AF-15 the other day, and there were several moments I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
The 1980s they had the best. You started around like late 80s, especially with John Byrne getting in there doing Man of Steel. And then it leads into Jurgensen, or Jurgens.
Oh, Tom's gone.
We lost Tom.
He's like, oh man, Spidey's crazy, man.
He's like John's
I gotta get out of here.
Out.
Oh
right.
boy.
I'm throwing some shade on Golden Age comics.
Tom's like, I can't be a part of it. John talking bad.
I will say the artwork is amazing in Golden and Silver Age books. I just when the characters talk, it's all like, really?
It feels like the artwork and all right. So my thing is modern books compared to like Golden Age, Silver Age, they describe what's going on in the art.
Absolutely.
Where now it's like you just see it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes out like 90% of the dialogue, because they would be like, I am getting like turned on. Like, no, you see it in their face now. You know, like, or I'm getting ready to jump out a window. You know?
Tom says you kicked me off.
What do you mean?
It is true. It does do that.
All right, I'm going to bounce, Perry. I'm going to hit the rack, man.
Oh, boy. You going to bed, Mr. John?
Well,
what are you
where my
doing?
lady is, I'm not going to sleep.
Oh, you don't even have a mustache on.
I technically do, just so you know. That's what this is. That's how this works.
That's a mustache right there. All right? Let's be honest.
That's a mustache on fleek, but this is a mustache still.
I don't know, John. You messed up.
You say so.
You got to bring back the mustache.
So you're like, okay.
Have a good night,
Got
Mr.
my
John.
web shooters locked and loaded.
Appreciate it. John is here to fix this shit. Oh, boy.
Been there, done that.
Thanks for jumping on, Mr. John.
Cut
What I was here
out.
for.
Perry's dropping the ban hammer. I'm somehow still on. Oh, man. I didn't ban anybody. Stop telling people that, Tom. No. Let's see. Sorry, working out a trade. Oh, you're good.
So,
Oh.
Bearded,
You're probably getting a Flash comic that costs like $20,000.
if you get rid of your beard, then you can't call yourself Bearded Comic Pro anymore.
Yeah, I would just be
You'd be
I don't
Comic
know,
Pro.
it'd be Babyface Comic Bro,
BBC? No?
BBC. It'd still be BBC.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Was Comic Pro taken?
I'm not
I don't know,
touching that.
because if it was, they didn't have a beard.
Huh?
So I
I'm
think
trying to.
I did Bearded Comic Nerd first, and then that was one too many letters, so I switched nerd to bro.
It just seems like there's a lot of people coming out with beards and doing. Is it Andy? There's some other people just doing beards for comics. It's like, man, it's the new trend now. Instead, because you see beards, especially the big beards like yours, and baseball players now too.
Well, this is quarantine beard, so
Quarantine was quarantine. Okay, man, I get you some clippers, man.
I have them. I'm just too lazy. It's quarantine. Who am I trying to impress?
We'll get Perry to help you out, man. I trust him with you with the clippers.
No thanks.
It's not that hard to just put on like a little attachment, put it on one, and just go. I did
That's
it.
literally what I do. I literally just do a one and go all around. I'm good. That's it. No barbershop for me.
I do that too. Don't worry, Perry. I do that too.
Perry, let's undo it for him.
181. There you go. Oh boy.
But-
Let's see over here. Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy too now. Like all the people that like all those Metro guys who like to have the fancy hairdos and all this stuff. It's like all their stuff. They can't go there. You got to do it yourself now. So I mean, can you imagine people's wives are all trying to dye their hair in the house? And you've ever been around any people doing color dyeing stuff? The hair, that stuff stinks horribly.
I don't know where TK's at, but he was
Smells
putting
like
out
shoe
a
polish.
video.
Yeah,
a
shoe
video
polish.
yesterday
Yeah.
of his girlfriend watching a YouTube video how to cut hair as she's cutting his hair.
Nice.
You know, just throw number one on and go all around. Who gives
Right.
a shit? You know, just go with it. What's the worst that could happen?
Where's you're the best person?
I haven't checked the top of my head since quarantine, so that tells you how much I have to worry about this.
Exactly. You don't see any at all. Just put a mask on, you're fine.
You're good to go. Oh boy. You know, so all right, so shifting gears from the movie content over to the comic book content, we got Diamond opening back up.
Maybe.
They're saying mid-May for
Mid-May.
Marvel.
20th.
DC is already
my birthday.
DC, I guess, was already starting it.
Yeah, they
Yes,
started using Midtown,
DC
right?
has like 5 books coming out tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Batman and the Outsiders, Flash 753, the
I'm going to
Joker, Harley, Criminal Insanity.
I gotta call my my comic book store because right now we're still in lockdown, but tomorrow's supposed to be the deciding vote to see if we're gonna open up. I'm like, only where I live in my part of the state is we're so close. Up in like the boony parts, they've been open for like 2 weeks now. They said screw it.
All the shops in Ohio in Columbus have just started opening up yesterday or today, but they're doing by appointment only. Like they can only have 4 people in the store at a time.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
I went into a shop like that. It said one customer. It said one customer at a time. So I looked inside. I'm like, oh, there's nobody there. So I walked in. I'm looking around, and then somebody else walks in, and then somebody else, like 4 or 5 people. I'm like, does nobody read signs? Don't come in here. I'm in here shopping. What are you doing?
I got the corona.
You know? Yeah. That's it. I need to like learn how to like sneeze on command. You know, just sorry. I've been sick the last 2 weeks.
Well, it's funny you speak about that. I've been to grocery stores, and everybody's wearing the face mask. I'm thinking like that only helps you doesn't really help the people who don't have it. I guess the people who do have it, you're gonna get it. I guess regardless, because you can't wash those painter's masks. You know, you have the cloth on, you can at least wash those. But so many people wear the mask, they don't wear gloves. So you're touching everything. You still touch your eyes, scratch your head, face. You adjust the mask.
I think you're good with how you go to the grocery store, so I don't think you have to worry.
No. I got a full gas mask. You know, military issue.
I got a gas mask, but it's attached to something else.
It's like Psycho Mantis from Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah. So I can't bring that out to the grocery store.
I mean, why not? I mean, how is your state? Oh, wait, your state is Florida, and you need a card.
Yeah, I don't got a card. They want
You would
200
think of all
bucks
that
for it.
white powder down there, you guys be immune to stuff.
Hey, Florida opened back up. I think Monday, right? Or
Yeah,
parts,
they opened
or
up, but South Florida, we're still under lockdown.
Yeah.
But I just saw a story about a barber shop that opened up going, hey, man, we're starving, so what are you going to do to us? Cops aren't arresting anybody, and if they are, they're releasing them right away because there's a no bail policy.
Yep.
Wow.
Figure that out. You let all these criminals out and all that. They're like, oh, they're because we don't want to get corona. And then like 2 of them they let out here, or in Illinois, down the state next to me. They 2 of the people they let out, they were spreading corona. They had the virus.
That's great. I seen one story here in Florida. Somebody, they let him out due to corona, and the
3
day
times.
he was released, he killed one of the people that was responsible for putting him in jail.
Yeah.
What? That's the guy you let out?
Violent offender. That's the reasoning behind the judge's ruling.
Yeah.
That's bananas to me.
Man,
It was like a drug charge.
Florida's
And
wow. There's no rules with Florida.
I'm just saying this is why I recommend people who don't like guns. It's better to learn how to use it, because it's a tool. You treat it as a tool. If you're too scared to hold a gun, maybe you shouldn't, but I would say after you've used it properly, somebody else show you how to use it, you kind of get more comfortable with it. The more you handle it, the more you take it apart, the more you clean it. It's like you drive a car. You're scared to drive, but once in a while, you get it down, hands out. You know exactly what you're doing. I'm not saying
Yeah, but
I'm not saying you're gonna be texting while you're like cleaning your gun. Hey, what's up, man?
I don't know. Florida's got a lot of crazy people, and those crazy people got guns.
I don't think Spider-Man uses guns.
Huh? Spider-Man. Well, I mean, he's got kind of like guns in a way.
Web guns.
Yeah, he shoots webs out of his hand. I
I
mean,
got
shoot
these
webs out my
guns right
hand.
here.
Oh, man. She missed his face though.
My guns are too padded by fat.
Yeah, raw copy from my
Hey,
raw
they
rush.
absorb
Oh,
the
damn.
impact. You're good. You know?
She missed his face though. Oh boy.
I look at it this way. People say Kingpin's fat, but it's all muscle, man. So how can you call if that guy over there? He looks like he's obese. No, he's got all muscle, man. You don't know. Exactly. So you don't know until you get surprised. Some people they like, oh, I won't fight that guy, but then you know, if you know how to scrap, you can get out of some pretty good fights. So and survive. Perry would be like, take my blazer. I don't want don't kill me.
I'll be like, yo, we're gonna fight. Hold on 1 second. I gotta go put my blazer back in my car. And then you hear the engine start, and you're just the tires burned, and I'm out of there. Oh man, yeah. It's all right. So just to touch back on comics, it's crazy because the first week of quarantine where we didn't get any new books, Strange Adventures 2 was supposed to come out.
Right.
And we still haven't gotten it, even though DC is releasing certain books. But they said when books get released again that first week, we're still not going to get Strange Adventures 2. What's going on?
Batman 92 is still on hold, too.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Which
I think they're holding back. I think they're holding back their more big
books,
books until this whole quarantine starts to phase out a little bit. Because I think there is that pushback from the shops of like there are still some shops that are not opening, and are they going to create this kind of dichotomy of we have books that you want that you can't get, and are they going to pull this? So I think they're holding their bigger book. I mean, I pulled a Batman Outsiders, but I think 20 other people pull Batman Outsiders. So like, that's not an issue for them to release that tomorrow. I think they're holding the big books like Strange Adventures 2 and Batman 92. Joker 80.
Yeah. You look at this whole situation with the comic books, digital versus print, and then you look at what AMC did with the Trolls, Universal.
They killed it.
Yeah,
So what happened with that whole? Because I my movie knowledge and movie.
Universal released the Trolls movie, which would have been a huge hit for just theaters alone, and put it on digital. And they took all the money then pretty much themselves versus what they had to pay out the theaters.
Yeah, there was no studio release. They just said, okay, pay $20 and you get to rent it for the 2 or 3 days, or you get to $50 for the download.
Because you look at theaters are in the same position as comic book stores. If these people decide they don't want the middleman anymore and just go straight to digital, can we really do anything about it? No, you can't. I mean, personally, a lot of not buy it.
AMC's fighting it.
Yeah,
they've said they're not going to release Universal movies and stuff because of that, because they're trying to counterbalance that.
I kind of wonder who's gonna call the bluff first. Who's actually gonna cave?
Are we gonna see the death of the movie theater?
Well, think about it. Movie theaters
I think
AMC.
you're gonna see a change of it.
I'll just say this:
Sure.
I have Marcus theaters over by me, where my area over, which is kind of. We also have AMC, but we have what you want to call it, assigned seating, and we never used to have that.
Yeah.
And now I'm paying $12, and then I got to worry about trying to find a seat. And then when I go in there, I'm like, okay, well, I get stuck with this crappy seat because nobody, because my seat I want to get in the middle is taken up. I go down there halfway through the movie, there's still no one there. And to the point where it's like, dude, what happened to the first come first serve? When Phantom Menace came out, people waited in line outside. People were there first.
I was one of those people that waited in line to just buy tickets, not even to get into the theater for Phantom Menace. I waited in line for hours to buy tickets, and then wait in line to get the seats.
Oh damn! Now it's crazy because like Bloodshot was supposed to come out in theaters. Instead, it came out digitally, and it was $20, and you get to rent it for 48 hours. So if I watch the movie, I could watch it like 4 or 5 times if I wanted to. But if you go to a movie theater and you pay money, hold on, huh?
It's $20 a rent?
Yeah.
Not own?
No.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Trolls is only $20 to rent right now. Bloodshot was $20 to rent.
I thought you
did it for like 2 days. That's it.
No,
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, if you go to the movie theater though, no, it's actually a lot cheaper because look, if you go to the movie theater and you pay $10-12 to watch a movie, right? No popcorn, nothing, and you sit down and you fall asleep, you can't watch it again.
Well, yeah, I understand that, but I mean, like, it's $20, and you look at that. If you're only rent it, though, what about when it comes out? You want to own it, though. Who's gonna go out and buy it? Once you've already watched it digitally.
I think it's the same thing that you would get if the market transfers to digitally. I mean, for just not even bringing my kids, just to bring my wife and I to a movie, it's $25 if we're lucky to get a seats on a Friday night. So that's what Trolls did. They said, hey, for $20. You can rent it like you're going to the movie.
Families are like, yes,
families
that's way
like,
cheaper.
Yep, we get our popcorn, we get our own comfort of we can pause the movie if the kids are running amok.
You can rewind if you didn't hear something because little Billy was crying.
Yep. I think it's going to. I think because of the success of Trolls, which is a crazy thing to say, like.
They trolled.
World Tour is going to change movie industry, but I think because of that, I think it will start to see that.
I mean, once you don't have theaters, you don't have options like that, and I can see them. It's like $20 for a theater for what you want to see for a family, whatever. $20 would be for two people alone for a matinee showing or your evening showing. I think in the long run, if they just did digital, I think it would actually hurt their income as far as what they could make, extra if at the theater. Because not everybody wants to just sit at home and do digital. I mean, because you're basically what you're encouraging is basically not to go out and be sociable.
Yeah, but I don't think that's an issue in the movie industry because if I'm going to a movie, besides who I'm going with,
the Gulag King,
I don't want to talk to someone, so I don't need to be sociable in a movie theater.
I understand that. I understand that too. Yeah, because I mean. There are pros and cons. I mean, like
you could do this at home that you can't do at a movie theater.
That's my favorite drink right there, Perry.
Sometimes I like watching movies on the giant super screen because you don't get that huge experience, like versus seeing a movie on the theater screen versus some people might have a 75-inch TV at home, but it's not the same as I watched Jurassic Park when it came out in theaters, man, and I
need to watch that.
Watching that.
Well, why am I surprised? Why do I act surprised that Perry hasn't seen Jurassic Park?
No, I'm pretty sure I know enough about Jurassic Park, but I don't think I've actually sat down and watched a full Jurassic Park movie. I've played Lego Jurassic Park. Just like I
remember the Star Wars also that's where he gets his knowledge from these things is playing the Lego
played the Lego version of the games. That's
pretty much it. Star Wars, but I played it with Star Wars Lego.
I did. It was really fun.
It is.
I heard it was like one of the best Star Wars games just because of it had everything in it, right?
Yeah, so you could go. So you're like in the where they sing the bim 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 bim. Right, you're in that little cafe, and then there's all these doors, and all the doors are like episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you could go and do all the different episodes. Hey, how's it going? We got my friend Dylan, comic book rants. How's it going, Dylan?
Who dat? He said that Trolls 2 made less than the first one. Made in a budget of $100 million.
That's it. That's pocket change.
Yeah. And also, to be fair with movies,
Perry's making that right now.
It still made $100 million.
Wow.
We were just talking about another movie. It was Kelly's Heroes or MASH. One of the two. I think it was Kelly's Heroes. We're talking about, and it had a budget of like $2 million or $2 million, and one of those movies in 1970, and it made like $80 million in the box office. So it just totally when those movies hit back in the days, because everyone at the theater, you're seeing bigger box office, success than you would see today. Kind of,
You know what I like to see? I like to see a movie that's low budget, that's like $10 million, $5 million, and then they like quadruple that money or like 10 times that money.
Wasn't the Joker cheap?
Joker was like that. Almost
Joker was like that.
Comes out of the Blumhouse studios are like that.
Yeah.
So horror movies made for about 10, sometimes as low as $6 million, up as high as 15. They're making about at least $60 million opening weekend. And then by the time the back end hits with movie sales, they've still cleaned up at about $200-300 million on this piddly little amount that they put out. So horror movies are really where the money is these days.
My only complaint with horror movies is that especially the supernatural ones, there's just too many supernatural ones. It's like, do you guys do any other like story? You have to copy each other?
The paranormal activity sort of crap.
So check this out. Just to put it in perspective,
Sure.
The Blair Witch Project cost $60,000 to make, and it grossed almost $249 million worldwide.
Yeah, you see, yeah.
And they've been.
And that was a horrible movie too.
Yo, let's see the fresh cut.
Oh, I was on Big String. You
Who
didn't
got
tell
the fresh cut? Yo, we were talking about haircuts before.
Oh man, yeah, I'll show it. I don't care.
Let's see.
Ooh, it looks good,
man.
bro. It looks good.
He's even got the. Oh.
He's got like the, you know.
Oh god, it was crazy.
And now you gotta get somebody to start writing like letters in the back of your head, like like these.
That's all I need.
Oh,
That's
the
all I need.
designs.
I remember for the 2000 World Series, I was in class and some kid came in with the Mets train, with the 7 train, and one of the trains that goes to Yankee Stadium. I forgot number.
Yeah.
Choo choo train.
And he had both trains meeting up in the middle, in the back, and it said World Series 2000, and it was just.
Were you running them?
What is going on here?
Were you running the train?
Was I running the trains? You're immature.
This is scary, man.
Oh god, $60,000, and they made $249 million.
Wait, on what?
Blair Witch Project. Did you not hear?
Oh,
Yo, why do I
go
enjoy
back.
your
Go
live
back to
stream?
Blair
You see
Witch,
this?
Terry.
Oh my god, yo.
Wow, I need to watch the Blair Witch.
I'm just gonna stay like this the whole entire night.
Man, I still haven't seen the Blair Witch, so I feel like Terry here.
Oh
It's
god,
alright.
that play the Lakers game. It was good.
Nothing happens, and then at the very end,
Is that a finger? Is that a finger?
nothing happens.
Is that an ear? There's a witch in the woods. Apparently, that's the whole thing. It's like
Yeah,
it's when
you
it's all shaky camera. It's like, okay, where is everybody? Like she's like looking herself the whole time, like, and then like you say,
She's
what is
licking
that?
herself?
You know, it's a movie that keeps you suspense throughout the whole movie because you
What up,
thought
D-Money?
something was happening. Oh, damn.
Ooh.
My boy Dylan in the house.
What up, yo?
Where you
How's work
at?
going?
Dylan.
Getting some coffee.
He's over here. He's working. He's busting his ass while we're
Where
bullshitting.
you at? Wendy's?
Man,
Nah.
Dylan.
Yo, Dylan, guess what I
So,
just watched?
babe. What's up?
I watched The Crow.
I know I was about to say poser.
What do you mean, poser? How am I
Just joke.
They donated $150 for me to watch that movie.
Jesus.
Wow.
Sucker, not getting paid. Now that's what Perry always said. He's like, I ain't watching this shit until I get paid.
Damn.
Hey, there you go though.
He wasn't even
Proud of you.
supporting the movie theater.
Did you
Oh,
like
no,
it?
no, it was actually really cool. I thought it was a
I
cool
know it
concept.
is.
It's super sad seeing that this guy died, dude.
Yeah.
It's a very
Height of his
rather
career?
unfortunate. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
How old was he? Like 27?
Yeah, he was my age. Holy shit.
27.
Wow. Yeah, he was about to get married and then probably have kids, and nope, all went down the drain. Now he has like some sister that no one knows her name.
Hey, yo, Sharon Lee. Everybody knows the name, right?
Nobody
Kung
knows
Fu
her.
martial arts, black
Nobody
belt.
knows her.
Sharon Lee.
Does anyone here know who Sharon Lee is?
I think that's her name.
I'll just say
Sharon
this:
Lee.
if you like
Nobody
Bruce
knows.
Lee stuff, go back and watch the Ip Man stuff with
Nobody knows her, TK.
with Danny. I think it's Danny Wu.
Yeah, or if you want to go into the back
Johnny-
in the
Johnny
days,
Wu.
watch Jackie Chan's Spiritual Kung Fu.
Yo,
Those
the
old
Jackie
Kung Fu
Chan
movies.
Adventures animated show was one of the best animated shows I watched growing up.
Oh
I
The
can't-
man,
the old man would slap him in the head and say, "One more thing."
one more thing. Yeah.
Perry's watching. He's like, they have the live action, like Jackie Chan there first, and then it goes to the cartoon.
Yeah. There you go. Martha Cuddy Sark said Legend of Drunken Master. If you're going to watch it,
Dude,
Jackie,
yes.
you watch that.
I haven't
Young
Yeah,
Master is
rapid
another one too.
action's real good.
That was official. Yeah.
seen Drunken
Yeah.
Master.
Yo, you see on Shudder they did there's like this documentary series called Cursed Films, and the Crow is one of them that they talk about. Sad
Yeah,
as
because
hell.
there's multiple Crow movies too.
Yeah, but they're not that good. One has
After
the
the
kid
first
from
one, they
Terminator. Yeah,
I
I
need to
watched the
watch
one with the what's his name? The Crow, the Terminator kid, John Connor,
John
Oh,
John
Edward
Connor.
Furlow.
Edward Furlow, yeah.
Yeah, he played the Crow. It was like dumb. It was okay,
Was that number 3?
but it was bad.
I think
Yeah,
that
that
was,
was
if I had
wasn't that was that City of Angels? City of
That's it.
Stairway to Heaven.
No, yeah, it's not. Yeah,
It was
If I
Crow.
had a
Yeah,
barbecue
Angels.
restaurant on the outside, it would say, "Come in here if you want some ribs."
Perry, you're lucky. You're never watching movies. finally paid off. Now
Yo,
I'm like,
you have the best comment on any of my videos is, so, because Perry's been living under a rock for the last 10 years, all of a sudden, now his videos are blowing up. I was like, yo, that comment made me laugh so fucking hard.
hey, but you deserve to blow up. So I'm just glad you finally crawled underneath the rock, from under the rock, man. I've been begging you to watch these
That's
movies.
true.
Did you like
Hey,
my Avengers one?
I
When
thought-
I
I
was like,
thought-
so you finally didn't fall asleep during it, huh?
Yeah. Because I did try to watch the Avengers years ago, and I fell
Yo,
asleep
you know what would have been the
within,
best?
first 10 minutes. What's that, DK?
It would have been awesome, amazing, if you put up a movie and you fell asleep during the movie and we saw it.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm gonna look for the worst movies to watch.
Oh god.
I know. 'Cause I'm like, I want to do that shit, Perry, because that's what I've always wanted to do. But I'm like, you'll get fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want. Do your videos still get claimed?
So half of them do, half of them don't. Like I put out Aliens today. I think I had to upload it to YouTube 10 different times, maybe more, of having to edit it, upload it, and then it gets instantly blocked. And then I had to take it back down, delete it, go back, try to re-edit it, edit it and stuff. Pain in the ass.
I know.
Does it ever
I can
let
only
you know?
imagine.
Is that just because of how much what you show?
What was that, Rob Worth?
I was asking,
Rob.
does it ever let you know what they're striking, or is
Yes.
it just the whole video?
So they'll tell me the timestamps, and then if they want you to cut it out, they'll cut out the entire thing, and they'll only leave like 2 minutes.
But
so
they
you
don't.
have to
They
go
don't
back
tell
and do
you
it manually.
exactly, right, Perry? They don't tell you exactly. They don't give you the timestamp.
Well, they'll tell you exactly if it's like. Sometimes it'll say like between 8 minutes and 40 seconds to 9 minutes and 10 seconds, and then I'll go and be like, all right, fuck it, I'll cut it out. And then it'll say 2 minutes and 14 seconds to 3 minutes and 8 seconds. I'm like, all right, now they're just fucking with me because they're gonna cut out the entire fucking thing. So I just delete it and go back and redo it. And Bearded Comic Bro, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
I was just asking the same thing that Rob was. Do
Okay.
they let you know what, and do you have an idea of what they cut?
Yeah, usually it's audio, like 90% is audio. But
gotta
every now and then I'll get a visual, and the visual is that's when I have to just delete the video and go all over again.
You gotta be careful what you show on your live streams though, because I had a friend who got banned for 3 months for streaming because he showed a clip.
Like that? Dude, I am the king of lurking. I've seen thousands of videos on YouTube. I'm not gonna get
Perry don't
banned.
give a-
Watch,
Perry
2
don't
minutes
give a
later,
fuck.
I get banned.
Perry don't give a fuck, and then you just see this channel has been shut down.
I have
Oh,
been
man.
in about probably 40 different
How's it going, Mo?
YouTube live chats where I just all of a sudden the only thing I see is Perry's lurking eyes, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, be careful with anime though. One Punch Man has got my friend. He got kicked from doing live streaming for 3 months.
Oh boy.
Perry, though, if you since you watched The Crow, you liked it though. It's really good. I love that movie. It's
Yeah.
definitely sad.
It was cool. There was a little like plot holes, I guess, if you would.
Well,
but
that's because he, you know what I'm saying? He
well,
died,
like, all right.
so-
The one thing they could have like fleshed out, even though he was dead, was when they shot the crow. The crow didn't die, but yeah, he still got injured. So I don't understand what
Well,
happened with that.
The Crow is like, it's like the way they do it is like, it's like a vengeance story, but the Crow is like a manifestation of death in a way. So like, really, the Crow can't die. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how.
the crow. So when I seen it, the interpretation I got was the crow is the bridge between the living and the dead. And it's kind of like Greek mythology
Yeah.
where they have like the ship,
Yep.
the boat where they go into the underworld, and the crow
Right.
kind of like goes into the underworld and pulls his soul back out.
Yeah, I could
Right?
see
Yeah,
that. That does make sense.
I
I picked up on that too.
I haven't seen this movie since like the 90s, man.
Oh, it's pretty.
You
I
gotta
might
watch
have the
it.
video. I might put it out tomorrow or
So I
wait till
get
next
them all
week.
confused because there's one with the motorcycle gang. I think there's
Yeah.
3. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
And then
I
there's the
think
one,
that's the second one.
or then there's the one with the little girl. Helps him along. She recognizes who he is. So
That's
very
the
true,
first
Mark.
one.
Yeah, see, it's like
First,
so I have to go back and rewatch all these, but I just remember like these these were on my Sunday afternoon like movies on TV.
But if you're a fan of The Crow, I'm telling you, watch that Curse Films episode of The Crow, and they like really get into it. They kind of tell you how he died, like how the gun, you know, what happened with the gun. Like somebody must have been firing off dummy rounds, and like the bullet was lodged into the gun, and they had like somebody must not have done their job right and checked the equipment
they
the
killed
right
him.
way.
The blank.
And then when they shot but when they shot the blank, it had a real bullet lodged into the barrel. Like the real bullet was still lodged, and when they fired that dummy round, it still had enough gunpowder in it to, you know what I'm saying, to make a bang with that real bullet. So he got shot with the bullet.
It was a because you're recycling the bullets. They repacked the bullets and they messed up on it and they caused it.
I gotta say, going into The Crow, I thought I was gonna see like more Bruce Lee type shit. I didn't think I was gonna see a lot of gunfights.
That's Rapid Action. Watch Rapid Action.
So Brandon Lee has another movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought this was his only one.
It's really good. No, it's really good. It's called
Early
Rapid
90s,
Action.
He was on the rise to be a really good action movie.
The Crow, Rapid Action, then The Crow, and he was on it. Like The Crow was gonna be that movie that got him big,
he wasn't a bad looking guy. So
no, dude, he had that.
TK's like he was kind of cute.
No. He had like that. He had like that Hollywood star look like.
But then he was like, he could do all his action scenes. He was like fucking the white version of Jackie Chan. Exactly. Well, he's the white version of his father.
Yep.
Because I'm telling you, Perry, watch Rapid Action. You'll be like, damn, this dude is badass. Do you
I'll
remember
watch it.
Paul Walker? He did all his.
Yeah.
He did he was a martial artist, jiu-jitsu. He did all of his fight scenes. That's why I watch all the Fast and Furious movies. When he's fighting and whooping ass, that's him. That's why it looks so good. Because that's him really doing the fighting scenes and doing realistic fighting choreography.
I've only seen 3 fast movies.
Oh, really? You gotta watch some more.
Yeah, I need to watch some of them.
But Perry, the Deedles with Paul Walker.
You should read right now I'm reading the Crow graphic novel. You should read it.
I gotta wait for that.
It's really
the
good.
hardcover. Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
Yeah, I got it. I got it for my birthday. It's really fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
That's the first indie. Oh, I was gonna ask Rob, but I believe that's the first indie ever made.
I think so too.
It's all black and white, but it's so beautiful, man. It's like fucking poetry, dude.
I picked up fucking IDW put out a Crow book this year. I picked it up. I haven't read it.
Wasn't it the one by Tim Seeley? I want to read that shit, bro. When you're done reading it, send it to your boy.
Tim Seeley's got a lot of good stuff. There's talks about him. He wants to do
Phone Wars.
Some more danger.
I still gotta watch that.
He wants to do I was talking to him. Was it a couple months ago? But asked him if you're ever gonna do a hack slash crossover with the Danger Girls, because the Danger Girls have basically done a crossover with everyone except for hack slash. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't done that yet.
Hey, it can't rain all the time.
Yeah, no, it can't. But Tim Seeley's done a couple Crow one-shots as well too.
I used to sample.
Man, Tim Seeley is legit though. He's a super dope dude.
He's got some good work out there, no doubt. What's up, boss?
I saw him at a con back in November or something, and he was super chill and super cool about stuff. And he basically was like giving me trades. He's like, "Hey, you haven't read this? Here, take it."
Wow, really?
Super cool dude. Yep.
Yo, Dylan, you guys got Slurpees there?
Yes, sir.
How much?
He's slurping on one.
Like $1.50.
Oh, but he's at Circle K. They got the dive into a Polar Pop. It's like 69 cents for a
full knows? There's
soda.
7-Elevens, there's Circle K's, there's
I got
Quick
7-Elevens.
Yeah.
Well, you're in New York. You don't get no.
I didn't get a. Dude, I'm in the Midwest. I didn't get a 7-Eleven until like.
I don't know. Yo, I need to have a video first time going to New York City.
Dude, I grew up watching Gleaming the Cube when they showed the 7-Eleven. I'm like, wish we had these. And then we finally got them like 6 years ago. I'm like, this is no different than the other gas stations. It's like,
bro, where are you at in the Midwest? We've had 7-Eleven since I was like 3.
I'm up just north of Chicago, man.
Oh, I'm in Ohio. We have nothing else but 7-Eleven. So.
Oh man. we had Amco's, was it Phillips 76s, and there's like a couple different ones. EPs, I guess you could consider Quick Trip is the new big thing around here, and that they have something like that, like a Quick Mart, which is down in Georgia or
Georgia.
In Florida.
Georgia.
Dude, I wish I would have. Dude, I wish
Georgia?
I was living in Georgia. Because Georgia was one of the first states to open up.
There it is. So, hey, Harry, I got to jump off. It's 12:20. I got to
you're
go.
fine.
I got 2 kids. So, thank you guys.
You have a good night. Hey, real quick.
Yep.
That's Jason on your head? Or is that just a skull?
No, it's a minor league AAA. It's a AAA team for the Cleveland Indians. We have them here in Columbus, Ohio. So
that's dope. That's cool, man.
Yep.
Well, you have a good night, and I appreciate you jumping on with us.
Thank you, guys.
Good night, Bearder.
See ya. Let me see that. What you got there, Mr. Worst?
That's the graphic.
That's the actual crow. That's the soft cover?
Yes.
Wow.
This is the one that was from Kitchen Sink Press. This is like the 7th volume. The artwork with the tone is really good, and just as he said, it's a very quick read. I could probably get through this in like maybe 2 hours.
Let me see that, Rob. Is that the actual single issue?
This is no.
That's
this is the trade.
That's the graph, but you can't get that no more. That's hard to get that trade. It's out of print. The only one you can get is the hardcover.
Yeah, I've had this for years.
That's a beautiful cover, man.
That's pretty cool.
I wish I could get the single so bad.
You don't got a couple $1,000, Dylan? You know, little pocket change. No, man, I wish I could get that. That's cool that Tom jumped on and was talking about that because I didn't know, because I knew there was an error print, but I didn't know it was missing ink. How cool is that? I like error prints.
Hell, even for a 2.0, I'd take it. It's like finding out that you have the error print of the Star Wars 1.
Oh, God damn it.
Got him. Perry disappeared.
Hey, if anybody wants to give me $100.
Yo, pay your light bill real quick.
Oh my God, wrong one.
For $150, there's a lot of things I'll do right now.
Hey there, kid. You want
Have
to
you
make
made any houses painted?
That was creepy as hell.
It's like Perry's like, hey little kid, you want to get a comic book? Come with me to the back of the van.
It's cool though that they I like to see those painted covers of the Crow because the whole book is black and white.
Yeah, man. I read, but I don't think I completed the graphic novel on that.
Yeah, it's a pretty big novel.
I've seen the movie, and I think I seen whatever Crow was, City of Angels or something of Angels. I think it was City of Angels. I saw that movie.
That's it.
But so after the Crow novel, what has come out since? Was it just that
something came out in the 2000s?
Oh, in the 2000s they had the Crow, right?
I seen something in the 2000s, but I don't know what.
There was a TV show.
They're asking is Dylan Star
TV show?
Security. That's awesome.
Oh damn, that's pretty
pretty
dope.
Oh, got me off guard. What's up?
Yo, where's the giveaway video?
Yo, I thought we was gonna collab.
Oh my God, you're right.
Played me.
Nah.
Perry says he's gonna collab and never does.
Oh my God.
We were supposed to have our own YouTube channel together, and it went down the drain. He just did his own thing. He's like, let's hear your ideas, Dylan.
All right, good. Let me go and make it happen.
Hey, you know what I'm still waiting on?
What's that?
Guess.
I
What
don't
am
know.
I still waiting on, Perry?
What are you still waiting on? Are you probably waiting
My
on a bunch
intro.
of stuff? Oh, your intro? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's next to
yeah.
TK's banner.
Oh, and
Yo, I don't know if
on
you guys
some other
noticed. I made my own banner. I don't know.
Did?
Yeah. You might as well just learn how to do it by yourself.
Yeah.
You'll be waiting forever. Even if you don't got to get it sent through the mail.
I had to try to. I don't know. I was messing around, and on top of that,
You did a really good job, except the bottom of it gets cut off.
I know on the left side, but
Yeah,
I'm not gonna change it right
Dude,
now.
I love it. He's just
No,
killing you in the
pretty good.
chat, man. You're
Perry,
getting
go to your mom's already, bro. Get my package.
Bro,
Son of a bitch.
I'm not even gonna go to my mom's on Mother's Day.
Dude, Larry, they're
It's
You know
it's
you're using
Corona
that to-
time, dude.
Get out of here. You know you're using that as an
I'm not
excuse.
either.
At least Skype her,
What do you mean? Yeah, no, I might.
Zoom her.
Hey,
Zoom.
no FaceTimer. What's up?
House
painted?
painted. Yeah, right. Rob, what are you talking about? House painted.
This is my favorite car right there. Oh shit, is that a tree? He's never seen one.
Yo, I never seen this tree before. Oh my god.
Goes
I got-
outside,
And he'll still get like 1,000 million views on that.
right?
What is
But-
a road?
That's a what?
I can see him Perry like, I can't see color. And he puts his glasses on and like, oh, I can see color now. He's copying like Paul Logan
Seeing color for the first time.
or Logan Paul, whatever it is.
Oh man. Let me see this.
My boy Perry.
That was so fake. That was so fake too. I mean, when Logan Paul did that, and there was like Jake Paul or Logan Paul. He had a parrot. I was like, oh, I can actually see color now. He had the glass on. He's responsive. Obviously, it's like he's all crying. He's like, I never knew that bird. You know, I thought it was purple. I've never seen the color purple before. And like, it's like what the hell?
I'm colorblind. I don't see the color purple either.
I know, but this guy was clearly pretending to be colorblind. And he puts these special glasses on. It's like, and these are the guys who are known for doing pranks. So why would I trust this guy? You know?
Don't trust anybody with masks either.
Yeah. Those people in the store, don't trust them. They're not nurses.
Oh man. Hey, TK, how'd your live stream go? I had to.
It went well. It went well. We had a lot of topics actually to talk about, so we had to break it down in like movies, TV shows, comics, and other things. But honestly, with the comics, it's just about like, I don't know, what would you do in a situation? What superpower? It's not more about like, hey, what are you reading, or what are we reading? Because it's just not happening right now. But yeah, it was pretty cool. We spoke about that. I heard you guys were talking about that Tiger King, Nicolas Cage. We spoke about
Dude,
that as
that's
well.
fucking
And
crazy.
it was crazy. It was crazy, and then Mo and I looked at each other and we were like, "But he can pull it off, and he would be probably the perfect man to do it."
He just did another movie. He was like a hunter. I think it was a Primal Rage, something like that.
Yeah,
I was like, oh wait, I watched it. I was like, holy crap, this is a good movie.
I like.
Fainted.
I was a big fan of Nicolas Cage. I like Con Air.
I like Nick Cage, dude.
I like The Rock.
I seen the first Ghost Rider.
Dude, I still say that's one of the best writers I've seen. I do not care for Robbie Reyes.
You saw the first Ghost Rider,
Bad Lieutenant. Yeah, moving Eva Mendes. Of course, I've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like my childhood crush. So, moving on. What was I talking about?
Comic book movies.
Ghost Rider and Nick Cage.
Bad Lieutenant.
Yeah,
Bad Lieutenant. Bad Lieutenant.
Bad Lieutenant. I don't
Eva
know.
Mendes had the only impact in your life.
Fuck me up.
He had another one. He did. Takes place in New Orleans where his daughter gets kidnapped, stolen.
Speed? Was it Speed? Or 60 millimeters or something like that?
Gone in 60 seconds.
Yeah, Speed.
That's
That's Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock on the bus.
No,
Is that
let me-
Keanu
hold
Reeves?
up. I know he did something in like 60 seconds or 60
yeah,
minutes.
Gone in 60 seconds.
Him and Angelina Jolie when she was blonde.
The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock. That's one of my favorite movies. The Rock with what's his name?
Ed Harris is in there. Nicolas
Sean
Cage.
Connery. Sean Connery.
Sean Connery, yes.
And John Cusack.
Yeah. John Cusack was in Con Air with him.
And the guy that is also in this new TV show called Gangs of London.
Oh,
Them London heads.
I don't know, but I did like National Treasure. National Treasure
Yo.
was one of the
see,
best movies for me.
I think Nicolas Cage was trying to get a bad rap. You know, because people say like, I hate Nickelback, and the same people say like, I don't like Nicolas Cage. You know, they make fun of Nicolas Cage too.
I heard people say they don't like Nickelback. I heard Nickelback. I was in the shower listening to music, and Nickelback. And I was like, holy shit! I know some of these songs. These are really good songs. And then I heard a lot of people say they don't like Nickelback. I'm like,
it's an internet
bad.
fad. Because if you like them, it's like, oh, you're not one of the cool kids. It's like, dude, who are you guys deciding what's cool and what's not? It's like they're making money whether you like them or not. They're making a bunch of money. The common thing
I mean, was it because Nickelback, the performers were douchebags in real life, or why did people hate Nickelback so much?
The one reason I've heard the most is people said like, well, all their songs are exact same songs. They just change the lyrics.
You can say that about a lot of people.
I know,
Why
right?
all the towards like Nickelback?
All the hip hop music nowadays.
Right?
Precisely. I won't say it, but yeah.
6ix9ine's the best.
I'm sorry, Perry. I'm sorry, Perry. I
What?
didn't.
No, I was just
that's
saying,
how-
straight away. Oh, you can't say that. You get in trouble for saying that, right?
I don't know. Do you?
Because it's like you're affiliated, right?
Ooh, got him. We thought we knew
Yeah.
Perry, and that was it.
They already know.
4K subscriber gone.
I'm very good at pretending things didn't happen. What's happening?
I don't know.
I don't know, but when he comes in the white suit with the red tie, you know, he starts talking Cuban like you talking to me? I know you're talking to me.
Oh man, that reminds me of the Godfather's on the chopping block too.
You've seen Scarface, right?
I've seen Scarface. and
Okay, thank
Carlito's
God.
Way.
I was like, if you've never seen Scarface,
I like
you live in the area where he like pretty much.
Well, I'm Cuban, so that was like, you know.
Have you seen Goodfellas?
That's my favorite, by the way.
I want to say yes, but
As far back as I can recall, I always wanted to be a gangster. Do you remember that?
no.
Okay, you got to watch that.
I know my cousin Vinny.
So
Did you watch Lego Batman?
Yeah, everything is awesome. Oh no, that's the Lego movie.
Yeah.
Oh
Did I not see Lego Batman? I might have just seen Lego.
That's the one where he's got the shrimp, the lobster milkshake,
I think so.
and he has the Boy Wonders in there, and he's like all flashy, kind of like
Who doesn't love Lego?
he doesn't.
Legos?
Wasn't it Michael Cera playing Robin?
Yeah.
If you want a good Michael Cera movie, how about Scott Pilgrim versus the World?
That was pretty good. And that's another comic book movie too.
That's Zack Snyder, right? That right? This Zack Snyder, I think.
No, that's Edgar Wright.
Oh,
Let me see.
why did I think of Zack Snyder?
Google.
Zack Snyder did the Guardians of whatever the fuck it was with the owls, and then there's 300, and then
300 is Watchmen, and
Wasn't he also did him and James Gunn also together? They did.
oh, he did Sucker Punch. That's what it was.
They did Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah.
I can't believe you haven't seen Goodfellas.
Got him.
Damn.
24 minutes later.
Yo, I got a list of comic book related movies I need to watch. One's called From Hell.
Yes.
That came out in 2001.
It's good.
I gotta watch
called
Brightburn. That's
One's
one
called Ghost World.
Yes.
I actually have. Look at this. I have.
Yeah.
Look how cool this is. I can actually do this right here.
And Thora Birch. That's my kind of girl.
Hold on.
Brightburn was alright. It wasn't amazing, but it was pretty good.
Okay, it's like evil Superman. On a low
Exactly.
budget. Very
Yeah.
low.
Yeah,
It had a couple cool kills.
Dude, Birthright needs a new sequel, and I wanted to be like another like.
That's my comic book spreadsheet. I don't know if you can see that. I wonder if there's a zoom feature.
You haven't seen 30 Days of Night?
No.
That's
Right,
good.
right away.
These are,
Good
these
one.
are
That's based off a
17.
comic.
Yeah, 17
based off
comic
a
book
comic,
related
too.
movies.
Hercules
Okay,
better be the cartoon one.
slow as hell. You could probably even take that off your list because you'll fall asleep.
Which one?
Road to
It is
Perdition.
kind of slow in the beginning.
This one?
It's Tom Hanks. It would be like if someone said, while you're watching that movie, follow it back to back with a history of violence.
I have a great idea. Can we rank these from like A through F, like
Yeah.
in school? Sorry, so this is an F or a D?
That is an F.
All right, that's an F.
I mean, it's
All
a
right.
good movie. It's just slow.
I liked History of Violence though. I thought that was pretty good for Viggo Mortensen.
Where's it?
Wait, what is
F?
F considered? What does F stand
F
for?
is a failing grade. That means the shit sucks. Like you're
Nah, Rob.
It's not a failure. It's just there's other movies I'd rather watch.
So,
All right,
what
so
letter?
I'll give it a D.
There you
I'll
go.
give it a D. That's
And
fair.
if you're gonna watch Hercules, you're gonna watch Hercules in New York with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Or Hercules the cartoon.
This one
That's-
says Hercules
Hercules.
2014. I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
which
the
one
one
that
with
is.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
The Rock.
I don't know about that one.
Is that another D?
Yeah.
You can watch.
I got your D right here. I'll give it another D.
Unirola.
Red is good.
Red.
Where's Red?
is
Red has an A. Yes, Red A.
That is Warren Ellis, based off of, and it does an amazing.
There's a sequel to that, right, Rob?
Yes, and the sequel is just as good too.
Yeah, you got to put the sequel there too, Perry, for Red.
Perry, if you like
Red.
movies from the 1940s, you should watch Rocketeer.
And
It's
Yeah,
exactly live.
Rocketeer's really good too. I
C.
put that in
Well.
A too.
Yeah, Perry's gonna get right on
Wow. Is that how you spell sequel, Perry?
yeah, C Quill.
How do you spell Seroquel then?
It's
How
S
you-
it's S-E-Q-U-E-R.
R.
Look, look, man. I was more into math in school. You know.
Yo, stick to
You
comics.
guys are definitely giving Perry some movies he could fall asleep to.
Yeah.
So
I
all
have
right,
not seen Whiteout.
which one? Whiteout, 2009. Whiteout.
Was
I
good.
haven't seen that either.
It takes place in Antarctica when the storm's about to come, and they have to someone's been murdered, so she has to investigate. It's Kate Beckinsale.
Is it
Isn't
good?
it
Like, what would you grade it?
I would grade it around a B. Around a B.
A B.
Whiteout.
Okay.
Why it sounds so
B.
familiar?
What
right.
is Push?
Push from
Push,
2009.
Which is the
It's Chris Pine, isn't it? Or
He pushes people.
is it Chris Evans or Chris Pine? It's one of those two, but he has the power of telepathy. And Dakota Fanning's in
there,
there.
isn't it?
I think Dakota Fanning's also in it too.
Okay.
It was some little girl that basically helps him along, and he basically was using it for illegal means, but he finally realized, you know what? I might as well use his powers, for good, to help out.
It's with Cap, Chris Evans.
Captain
Yeah,
America.
Chris. Yeah, it is Chris. Yeah, so it's one of those two.
What is it? Like a B or a C?
I would say
It was alright. It wasn't that bad. It was in the between.
you don't have Jumper on there, no.
All right, I'll give it a C plus.
Whenever I watch,
Yeah,
it,
you need Jumper. You
I
need
watch
Jumper.
Jumper.
Is Jumpers a comic book movie?
I don't know. If it is.
I mean, if you got Push as a comic book movie,
Well,
might
I
as
seen
well
The
go
Crow.
Jumper.
I'm gonna give that like a B plus.
Jumper's based off a short story, yeah.
Yeah, I like.
Okay.
If I watch Push, I gotta watch Jumper with it too.
Jumper.
And Looper.
And Looper, that was a messed up movie too. 12 Monkeys. All that
Another
stuff.
one, Looper.
Looper.
I'm gonna give that a B.
That's Bruce. It's Bruce Willis. Looper.
Yes.
Oh no.
See, make sure you get the right one. Yeah, Looper. Bruce
That's
Willis.
probably like
Perry is only watching the movies he gets paid for.
Psych.
Put
Well,
a
I pay
dollar
for-
sign behind these movies and help for sure.
Dylan.
Rocketeer is probably
I get paid for all of them.
Other than that, I don't see him watching them in the
Okay,
near
B.
future.
And this book,
Rocketeer.
I always forget about that. Weird Science is actually a
Hey
comic book
Perry, I
movie.
told you would hit 5K before
It is. Yeah,
you
we
even
sold
finished.
a few of those on the
movies.
option ones.
You haven't even finished
fun.
phase 2, I don't think yet.
Nope. Oh, I got Avengers coming out
Fucking
Friday.
Oh, cool.
Avengers
Oh,
Age of
yeah.
Ultron?
Age of
I
Ultron.
think so. Yeah, Agent Ojong.
Bro,
Agent-
Oh, Age of
You're
Ultron.
gonna be
Yo,
like
I'm out.
10K.
I'm out.
Age of Motown. What?
Bro, stop hating. That movie ain't bad.
I hope it's good.
I
All right,
like
so-
it, yo.
you finish
I hope
the
you
Marvel
watch it on
movies,
Disney Plus because
you
they
get
have
the 10.
they had the extended version, I guess. And
Yeah.
I thought it was okay when it first came out, but then I rewatched it and I was like, oh, this is
Oh,
actually good.
you should also watch
Yeah,
Predators.
it is actually good.
Social Network. I heard
I'm
was good.
seeing Red
I don't
Sonja.
know why people hate on it.
Have you seen the Conan the Barbarian movies?
It's not like
No.
amazing.
I didn't know they had Conan movies.
Watch Conan the Barbarian and then watch.
Oh yeah, they got
Conan.
Conan movies. One's got Aquaman in it.
Yo,
No, it's not Conan.
Early 70s Schwarzenegger.
Hey,
the
it's not.
Barbarian.
It's not Conan.
Hey, you guys hear me eating?
Yeah, no, it's all good. What are you munching on?
I don't know. They're veggie crisps.
Can you imagine going
I
into
seen a
the?
little about
They're
that.
actually banging, man.
He's like, "You guys got any Conan
They're like
I've
comics?"
never
rice.
seen that.
Chickpeas. They're like rice,
Usual suspect.
chickpeas. And
He's throwing in the
shit.
comic
It's
stories.
real good.
Dude, Perry's going to comic
No,
stories.
put Goodfellas, Casino, The Godfather Part 1 and 2.
Hold on.
Oh,
I got it.
Usual Suspects, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure,
You gotta
Baz
watch
Luhrmann's Romeo and
Goodfellas,
Juliet. Great
Casino.
one. Mark.
Godfather
my
Part
movie
1 and
list.
2. Yeah, exactly.
Look at those pirated movies.
This is what none of these are so the movies aren't actually here. This is just the folders.
That's
So
what
what-
I want to believe.
When I go to record, they're gonna record to these individual folders when I do go to watch them. But this is what I have so far.
Oh,
I don't know
so
if you
it's
guys
a
can see
list
them.
basically of movies you're never gonna watch. Gotcha.
No, these are Dylan. What are you talking
I'm
about?
fucking.
This is all of the
sorry.
content that's gonna be released over the next year.
did you spell
I
Green
know.
Lantern with a U?
Did I?
Allegedly.
Where is it?
Green Lantern.
Allegedly.
After, right
Guns
next to
N' Roses.
Goodwill Hunting. Right next
Schindler's
to
List.
Goodwill Hunting on the G's. Your
I'm glad-
alphabetical order.
Dude, I'm glad he's
Oh,
in
Green
Schindler's List.
Lantern.
Yo, I'm
Oh
out.
no,
I gotta watch it. I've never
that
seen
should
it.
be the next one you watch. Is Green
You should
Lantern.
watch Spelling Bee.
Which one?
Green Lantern is very
Ooh,
unfortunate. Spelling Bee is actually really, really
You should
good.
watch Achille and the Bee.
Dude,
No,
the way
hold on.
the way you spell it's like Charlie from
What's another good one? that
Always
you
Sunny
should
in
watch?
Philadelphia.
Little Miss
Is there pirates
Sunshine.
in there? What?
Ooh, the usual
Um,
suspect. I got that one. Bill and Ted. There we go.
I swear,
Definitely.
you're as bad at spelling as Charlie is his reading in Always in Philadelphia.
You should watch The Pianist or
Go
The
there.
piano.
He's in there. He's
Pianist.
seen that. He's seen
Yeah.
their car.
Yeah,
He's like-
you're right,
The
Dylan.
I
Pianist.
think I have that one.
I remember
Oh my
that.
God.
He's like, dude,
The Pianist.
Yeah.
he's like, that's
Dallas
it's fine over
Buyers
there.
Club.
There's no way there's pirates in there. You know,
Yeah, you should watch Schindler's List.
it's supposed to say private. It
Suicide
says
Squad.
pirates.
Oh, someone. You know what I was thinking of doing? I wanted. I don't know if I said the Passion of the Christ.
Oh, there you go.
I heard that's
There
like an
you go.
emotional
The
ride.
Last of Mohicans.
Watch all Mel Gibson's movies
Mel Gibson. Yeah, that's a guy I need to do.
because
I
but
heard
I'm
he
also saying like he directed Passion of the
Mel.
Christ, and you could watch Apocalypto. Apocalypto
Braveheart.
was amazing.
No, I wouldn't recommend
Braveheart is
No,
so
that's
good.
really fucked
And The
up.
Patriot. I love The Patriot.
Schindler's List.
Cracking
Yep.
heads with that little mini with that
Oh shit!
tomahawk.
Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, I've seen that one. That one's good.
Shaving Private Ryan. Yeah, that's a good
I
movie.
mean,
Brady
you would
Bunch,
have to go,
I've seen
like
the
Saving
show.
Private Ryan, The Platoon,
Shaving Ryan Privates.
Weird Science. I think I might have that.
even
one.
Battle of Los Angeles.
TV show.
Oh yeah, Battle Los Angeles. A good movie.
That was good.
Weird Science.
Dude, have you
Yeah,
watched
Breakfast
Escape from
Club?
have you watched Escape from New York or Escape from LA?
Oh well, the first one was good.
I know. I've seen. I've played True Crime Streets of L.A.
Army of Darkness.
That's a throwback. What was
Okay.
I gonna do? Oh, the
Oh,
Breakfast
yeah.
Club.
No,
I
Barry
New
don't
York's
watch
pretty
horror
good
movies.
because it has the Duke of New York with the chandeliers on his car.
Oh yeah.
I've
The
seen
third one is the second one is the one where they have the
Yeah, that's about as far
You
as
know
they'll
what
go.
I just thought of? I just thought of living my whole life knowing that once I die, like when I'm about to die and I'm in my deathbed or whatever,
Yes.
you're still gonna be watching movies that I'm gonna be like, yo, what the hell? Where were you during that
What do
time?
you mean?
I know it. I know it. I can see it. Look how many movies you already have now.
too.
This is not even the tip of the iceberg. Have you
Look,
watched?
so if I do one of
And
these
I've
a
seen,
week,
like, all of
right?
these.
I'll be done by like mid next year with these movies.
You know what this
Fair
reminds
enough.
me of?
I've seen like
By the
all
end of the
these
year.
movies that we're talking about.
When it comes to
Lawnmower
Perry,
Man?
I've seen none of them.
when it comes to Perry, and
That's horrible.
when it comes to Perry watching comics,
I
it's
don't
like
know how
the
you
guy and his
got these
grandma
stuff.
first watched the MCU movies.
I think I feel bad for you.
Yo, you haven't even touched the horror movies.
Yo, where the
I know,
give me
you're
some horror.
scared.
Y'all don't know any horror. No, I'm not scared, bro.
Easy.
Let's go.
Okay.
When I was
Trey,
younger, I had a lot of free time, and I
Damn,
just
let's hit him
went
with a good
by
one,
one to
TK.
all the
I've seen that
IMDb
one.
pages
Oh, shit.
and watched every single one that was in the top 100.
Oh, one that would really scare the shit out
Yo,
of Perry.
Blockbuster was life.
All right, everybody,
Oh
let
my
me know
God,
a good horror
Blockbuster was
movie to
the
watch.
shit. Well, Rob will give you the one that will make you shit your pants.
Well,
Look, man, I
Hey,
might
we never
do that.
saw it.
Okay, how about get him to try Hush?
No, Rob just has like
Get
a list
him to
of like
try
movies that
Hush.
will
No,
make
no,
you shit
that's
your,
not the main-
make Perry shit his
Oh,
pants.
oh, it's just Hush.
Hush, Perry, hush.
Hush. All right,
Yo, so tell me why
Batman.
Chips Ahoy and Sour Patch Kids they merged and made a cookie.
Chips
Doesn't that
Ahoy.
sound disgusting?
So it's like a Sour Patch cookie.
Is
Chips
that-
Ahoy Sour Patch cookie, yeah.
Is there eating right
Have
now?
the Clockwork
Weird.
Orange. Yeah, I got it right here.
Starship Troopers.
Oh,
That-
the Clockwork Orange is really good.
Blood In, Blood Out. Let's see, Reservoir Dogs.
Oh, you should
Yeah,
watch The Shining.
Right along.
Pulp
Clockwork
Fiction,
Orange,
Barry.
yes.
Pulp Fiction.
Oh yeah, Pulp Fiction. I'm gonna release that in a couple weeks.
Yo,
Not
I'm
for-
Yeah,
telling
okay.
you, you're gonna have to hit the Stephen King
Oh yeah, Stephen King made a movie, right?
The Shining.
made a movie. You hear this?
Damn it. Really?
Creep
Stephen
Show.
King
Dude,
movie.
you're gonna have to go
No,
all the
man,
way
you
back.
can't
to
give him
Uso.
no. I'm
Can
not
somebody just like
giving
create
him
the
all
list
these
and just
horror
send it to
movies,
him?
'cause he's taking too many of my ideas now.
Who?
No Pulp
Me?
Fiction yet. Thank
He's
you.
stealing my ideas. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
this
you.
is Steve. All right, so we
Yeah,
got.
you.
I've seen it, the new one.
Both of them.
No, I didn't like the first one.
You didn't like the first It?
Which one?
It was okay.
You didn't like the first one. You're not going to
What?
like.
Wait, the TV movie or the chapter 1?
No, the one that came out like a year or two.
I
ago.
loved Chapter One.
No,
you're
watch
tripping.
the originals.
Chapter 2 I could see is not as good
Tim-
as chapter
hey,
1.
The
Tim
first
Curry-
one was okay. I thought it
Tim
looked. So
Curry's-
I went into this thinking it was a horror. But it didn't scare me at all.
Harry, you gotta watch the original one with Tim Curry as a clown.
Nope, not yet.
Yeah, that shit don't scare me.
Brother, it was
I'm just
kinda-
saying it's better than the original than the new ones. You know,
Alright,
originals are
None
much
of,
better.
none of these movies
Yeah,
scared
also,
me.
Some people, I think
Yeah,
that some
start with
people, it's,
AFI
yeah, that's the thing. None of it scares me. The only thing that horror can do to me is just kind of like weird me out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of
I
these
never get the jump scares. Never get me. The never, bro. The jump scares never get me. Once
I get more disgusted about anything else.
Yeah, that's the thing.
exactly.
It's more gore than anything
Yo,
else.
this guy looks creepy though.
Like it weirds you out.
Oh,
You're
I
like,
can't
this
do
is
that. I can't do this.
disgusting.
I can't do that.
Can't do it. It's a
Oh,
guy
no,
with blood
no,
on his
no,
face.
no, no.
I told you.
Oh my god, those are the movies you gotta do.
I know, and I'm gonna be scared. I'm gonna have to
told
be
you.
like,
That, yeah,
call my girl,
that's
come
the
downstairs.
one. That's the one that's great. That one's
I'm gonna
fucking
call
good.
TK. Be like, yo,
The
stay in the phone with
Terrifier,
us.
that's a good one. That is a
I'll
good,
finish this movie.
good one.
I'll be like, what part are you on? And I'll be like, nah, you're on your own.
Ooh, Children of the Corn.
No, you can't do that because I'm doing that one.
Which
That's
one?
really creepy, Perry.
Children of the Corn.
Perry, that one weirds me out, bro. That one you would be scared shitless, Perry.
I'm gonna do
Terrifier,
it.
the Terrifier, the one you just showed with the clown.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that one too. The Terrifier. That looks fucking.
Children of
insane.
the Corn is weird.
Have you seen the Evil Dead movies?
Evil Dead?
No, you're
No.
not,
Yeah.
Perry. You went solo on me.
I've not watched Evil Dead.
We could have had it. We could have had a thing, Perry,
That's what she said.
on our own movie channel, but you had to go solo.
What do you mean?
There's no I in team, but there's ME.
Exactly.
The last House on the Left was actually a
Exactly.
pretty like good
Perry
movie.
didn't want to roll with me. He don't like me no more.
I
knew
watched
it.
I watched the remake of it. I never really watched the first one, but I watched
I needed your editing skills, and you needed my awesomeness, knowledge of movies.
like I said, if you want like if you enjoy
You'd be at
stupid
10K
people-
already if you had me.
if you
I'm
like
just
seeing
saying.
stupid kids get killed, all you gotta do is watch I told you the Friday the 13th the remake in 2009.
I like that movie too.
Dude,
Which one?
the reboot of Friday the 13th 2009.
TK, you seen
Yeah, the one that he
Terrifier?
runs.
Yeah, dude. He's like an
That one's
expert,
good.
and
I
I couldn't
cannot
believe how
wait
much
to
sex was in
see
that one too. I was like, man,
Damn,
I mean, that's the
my
thing with
phone's
Friday
dying.
the
I'm gonna
13
have to
movies.
go
They always
soon.
try to put sex. They always have to.
yeah,
The
I know, but
Secret
like
Window?
this was like gratuitous.
Oh, is
This
that
was,
Johnny
like,
Depp, dude?
What'd you
almost
say?
full on porn.
Yeah.
I like Johnny Depp.
What
What
is
movie
it?
is
Secret
that?
Window?
That Cabin in the Woods or
No,
something like that?
Secret Window.
Cabin in the Woods was
I mean,
amazing.
that
Secret-
Secret Window wasn't all that.
He looks like a photographer.
You want to try another great movie? The
He's a-
Mist.
The Mist,
Mist?
yes.
Have you seen Edward Scissorhands?
Nope.
That is definitely not.
That's TK's version of a horror.
Yeah,
movie.
that's my
That one's
horror.
good, but
look.
not really creepy. It's just weird.
No, I just wanted to see because it's a classic
No way.
of Johnny
That
Depp.
is not
Oh,
horror.
it's definitely a classic. Jeepers Creepers was pretty good.
Oh man, I love Jeepers Creepers 1. I don't want to spoil it. Whatever. But you haven't seen it. I was
Oh,
gonna
trailer
talk
for House on the Left. Yeah, that movie's
look at the
dead.
creep show right there. Yeah.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Creep Show is awesome. Both
Did
of
you
them.
see Silence of the Lamb?
No. That's with this guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has a
Hannibal
name.
Lecter. I
What's
know
his
what-
name?
Hannibal Lecter.
That's not his name. Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, that's Angelina Jolie's mom. I mean, dad.
No, is it?
Is it?
No, that's the guy from Anaconda with
My
J-Lo.
Anaconda don't. My
Or
Anaconda don't.
Baby?
Yeah, that guy is Angelina Jolie's father. I forgot.
Yo, what up, Mr. J? Yo, Mr. J, how you doing, man?
80J in the house.
Yo, he was on Drunk 3PO's channel. Drunk 3PO had like 40,000 people in the chat, and Fatal J was on the panel. What did he do? He stopped the whole show to say, "What's up, Perry Comics?" So I gotta say, "What's up, Fatal J?"
Yeah, but you don't have
Man,
4,000
dude.
viewers right now.
What you mean? I got like 15,000.
It's also 1 a.m.
Is it the same though?
Terrifier changes the idea of slasher that you can't kill and use guns. Oh boy. Let's see. Perry, you serious? You never seen Edward Scissorhands? Que puta.
Yo, Archemist. Yo, when we playing?
I gotta charge my
trying to
phone.
play today.
Yeah, you want to get on right now? You won't.
I'm chilling right now. What time is it?
It's
12:50.
only-
Uy,
yeah, bro.
coño.
You could play like an hour, dude.
I can.
I broke a TV watching
Couple hours.
Dark Tower movies. Never thought it could be more disappointing than reading 7. Wait, Dark Tower is bad or good?
That's Stephen King. Yeah, it sucked. For me, it sucked.
I was just say it's more of a kids movie than it is really anything else. I thought it'd be more action packed, but I was like,
I think the cool part was the references.
I know Perry, you like the Maze Runner, right? You like those movies?
It was like a
Is it?
young adult fiction sort of.
The
Yeah.
Maze Runner.
I think you've seen it. I think you talked about it before.
Maze Runner. It's kind of like those Hunger
haven't seen
Games
this.
sort of movie.
Yeah, it's like
That's
that.
another one. Hunger Games. That's on my list.
But Maze Runner, you should watch the Maze Runner movies and basically, I'll give the premise. This kid wakes up, he has no idea who he is. He's trapped in a bunch of other kids around him, and there's this place where they don't go. It's a maze because the last people went there, they pretty much died, never came back.
That's the whole movie.
So well, that's not the whole movie, but
I just kidding.
Yo, Air. I'm actually gonna sit down. I'm gonna do a watch of Star Wars because I haven't actually sat. Because like my Star Wars, look, my Star Wars knowledge mostly comes from my dad saying, "Luke, I am your father," because my middle name is Luke, and me playing Lego Star Wars. So I actually haven't really sat down and watched all the
Nice.
Star Wars movies. So I think that could be like a cool little video to do.
AKA, that's great content.
I mean, it is. I mean, I'm gonna call it what it is. Yo, what up, Mr. J? The best horror film is Broomstock. Hold on.
Bram Stoker.
Dracula.
Bram Stoker's
1990.
Strokers. Drac.
Hold on, I'm gonna look that up now. I'm gonna
You
type
gonna
in
look
Bram
that up?
Stoker's.
Oh,
It had Keanu Reeves in it, man.
oh my god.
It had Gary Oldman as Dracula.
Dracula. Oh shit, my whiskey.
But when Keanu Reeves in it, he still acts like he's a surfer.
There's no nudity in here, right? Well, go through Google Images. You never know what you're gonna find.
well, that's just saying, why are you registering if you're a there's nudity?
Stroker. Because I typed in Stroker. You know what's gonna happen when you type in Stroker movie.
I'm just saying, why would you screen share it then? Why don't you look first, then screen share?
I like to live on the wild side.
Don't complain then.
Oh, they have a
Okay.
trailer on YouTube. Ooh, it's like an old school movie too.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
I don't like to watch trailers because I like to be more or less like completely surprised by what's going on.
Oh, what was the other? What was the one?
Oh,
Wasn't there another one? Not Orlando Bloom, but the other guy.
Yo, the best vampire movie is Dracula from New York, wasn't
I
it?
come
Dracula
to
in
suck
New York.
ya, blah.
Dracula in Brooklyn.
Oh
I
no!
watch this. Hey, since Fatal J he
That movie
donated,
that
so
movie almost killed Eddie Murphy's
this
career.
is going to the list of movies
Vampire
I
in
will watch.
Brooklyn, I think it was.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to watch it this month. I will watch this.
Oh, you should
Thank
watch
you
it.
again for the 5.
Godfather.
What?
Dracula's from the director of The Godfather.
Oh, so it's the same dude. So it's an Italian Dracula.
What was the other one with the? You should watch.
Dracula shows up in The Godfather.
There's a vampires movie.
You
with,
steal money from me. Da,
If you want to watch,
da.
if you want to watch a funny vampires movie, watch the one with John Bon Jovi in it.
Hunger Games.
Watch the
one
one
is
with Eddie Murphy.
fantastic.
No,
I like Eddie Murphy. Yo, Eddie
Don't-
Murphy's a man, dude.
Don't
He
watch
Dr.
he
Dolittle.
likes Eddie Murphy.
I like Dr. Dolittle. Yo, Delirious. Come on.
Hey, wasn't there a
City of
movie
Gods.
where Nick Cage was a vampire? like Last Kiss or Vampires.
Oh yeah. Something.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Seven Samurai. That's on the list.
Actual rat in that movie.
I don't want to enjoy whales.
But Nick Cage is crazy.
Cage,
Vampire in Brooklyn.
Vampire.
Yo, TK, you got vampires in Brooklyn?
Yeah, Vampire in Brooklyn. Watch it. It's the greatest vampire movie ever.
All right, let me add that.
Yeah, sure it is. Yes,
Vampire's Kids.
100%.
Rob, Vampire's Kids. That's when he went totally crazy. He was like a crazy one too. I remember which one you were talking about now. That's
He
when he
was
had that
slowly
face.
going crazy, thinking he was becoming a vampire, and then they went, "Hey, he's great at this. Why don't we make him an alcoholic and keep him in the same character?"
So
Won an
when
Oscar.
it came from when I saw Ghost Rider and he was doing that crazy like transformation and stuff like that, that's what it brought me back to when Vampire Kiss when he would do that. Oh god, that was hilarious.
Best vampire movie is the Underworld sagas. I gotta watch that.
Yes,
I keep forgetting to
Underworld.
write that down.
Dark.
Trilogy?
The what is it? Likings and the vampires? Were they called
Underworld.
vampires in there? Likings.
Lycans were the werewolves, and the
Yeah.
vampires were the vampires.
Eddie Murphy.
Were the
ending his
vampires, right?
career.
Okay.
He's coming out with Coming to America Part 2. Coming
Hell
to
yeah.
America is one of my favorite movies of all time. He's looking on the map in Africa and he's like, where am I going in the country? And he's like, let's go. What better place to find a queen than Queens?
But I think in this one, he's going to be as old as James Earl Jones was in the first one from
Yeah,
1980.
so there's probably gonna be like a younger protagonist. Look, I got big words now. I'm watching movies.
Can you
Protagonist.
spell it?
Hey Siri, how do you spell protagonist?
Nah, but
Why the hell not?
Very
Say
cool.
that
It's a
again?
noun.
Now
It's a
imagine.
noun. A noun. The leading character of one major character. It went away.
it has to be. He has to be still the protagonist, though.
Maybe. All right. So, what could the movie be about? We got to fast forward 30 years later.
And he played multiple characters in that movie too.
His wife has
The
died.
barbershop was the
To get
best.
the
Yeah.
actors.
Ooh, his wife
And-
died. Okay.
Wife. He's coming back to America for another wife with Arsenio Hall and maybe a few other updated actors that we know, and Sam Jackson.
There's a lot of comedians that are gonna be in that movie. I think. I think there's a lot of.
Rick Ross has. If you don't know who Rick Ross is,
Who's Rick Ross, Perry?
He is a up and coming CEO, well respected rapper in the music genre of entertainment.
Up-and-coming.
But he's up and coming CEO. Like he's already established rapper. So he has like a big house with a lot of land. And
Muhammad
I heard
Ali's house. I think it was.
that's where they're gonna film the movie, in his house.
Oh no, Holyfield's house. That's what it was.
Something like that. One of those guys.
Yeah, Holyfield bought it for like 25 mil or something, and then he sold it to Rick Ross. I don't know why I had that fun fact.
Rose. Dead and Living, Dracula. He started drinking blood, and vampire chicks wanted to bang him.
Maybach music.
Oh, I got a new one.
What up,
Near
Comic Don? How you doing?
Catherine Bigelow.
Hey, Bruce Gigolo.
Yo, congratulations to Perry Comics hitting that 4,000 subs.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Deuce Bigelow. You know,
Yeah,
What's up,
it-
Ben
it felt-
Compton? How you doing, man?
It felt like it was not long ago when I was like saying congratulations on that 3,000 sub.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels
Hopefully,
like
if the momentum keeps like steady with this, I'll probably go to like 10K by the end of the summer.
hi, where would I be?
Like I was saying. So, what up, Thunder God? How's it going?
Nah, definitely, yo.
No.
Yo, keep on the track. You're doing well.
Yeah.
Keep hitting those numbers, and
It's crazy. Like sometimes it'll be like 30 subs a day, and the next day is like 170, and the next day is like 120. I'm like, what is going on?
I don't even get that many likes on my Instagram photos, but it's okay.
I'm still holding on to 125 subs with like really hardly any content. So I don't know how that's working out. The last time I did anything was like a month ago.
I dropped like 50 videos, and I'm still like under 100.
I did
Not
5.
kidding.
No, you're like 220 right now.
I did. Yeah, the
Hold on,
the
one
last thing I did was I had almost a 6-hour live stream. That was from a month ago, and I only got 66 views on it. But I mean, hey, I guess people forgot that they're still subscribed to me. So that works out for me.
Rob, where you at? You in 3,000, 4,000?
Yeah, I wish. I only do one video every week, every Wednesday.
But you're big, though.
10 p.m. Eastern on my channel. Once a week, and all I have is about 420.
My biggest views is 2.4K views on Temple of Doom. Did a commentary.
Hell yeah. Get Perry in the game genre, right? In the game genre, you're gonna play some games, right?
So this guy he's got like 25,000 subs, and he's like a gamer, and so he reached out and said he was enjoying like my MCU stuff. So I'm like, yo, that's dope. I play video games too. So I'm gonna see if I can like link up with him. Maybe I'll do like a video or a live stream.
That's how you do it. You build support community. You go on other people's channels, and people get to know who you are, and then they come to watch you, and then when Bueller goes live, they leave you and they go to Bueller.
I'm gonna pass Bueller.
Community, which is why he's so charming to everybody.
I finally look. Bueller roasted me in the beginning of the year. He's like, "Hey Perry, got any videos over 1,000 views?" I'm like, "No." Now my biggest video just passed his biggest video. So take that, Bueller.
Well, it's really not that hard to get 1,000 views on a video. I mean, if you're using copyrighted stuff, you can get tons of people come in. Especially even 10-second clips.
Thank you, Ben.
People come in, and it's very when they if you're on like say right now you're at the risk of being like demonetized, where I'm like I'm not demonetized at all. I have no chance of ever being, but I'm like I could get away with all this crap, posting of videos and stuff. Just don't ever, if you're gonna do gaming stuff, don't talk about Naughty Dog. You'll be killed.
What's that?
The Last of Us 2 game. The leaks coming out. The main Naughty Dog is basically much striking on anybody who talks about the leaks.
Oh, they get in trouble.
Well, because they're
I'm gonna talk about Call of Duty anyway. Welcome to the gulag.
Dude? If you're gonna do Call of Duty, I don't know if the PlayStation Network has this, but they get the original one where you have to go up to like Vampos Please and all that crap. The original ones, Medal of Honor ones,
the old ones,
the old Medal of Honor ones. Those are my favorites from the PS2.
Well, I wanted to do like playing Call of Duty for the first time because I never played the original Call of Duties. So like I want to play like the first 2 or 3. I think they were like single player too. So like I want to like experience what it was like.
So 1, 2, and 3 were singular. I think at 3 that's when it became really.
It got
really
in like 2009. I know I jumped on Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
and then World at War came out, and it blew my mind away with zombies. I was like,
I think that's what really like killed the series for me. Is like everything became all about zombies. It was less about the campaign. I'm like, dude, I love doing the campaign. Like you can do player versus player. If I want to do that, I'll go back and play GoldenEye, man.
Yeah, but you can't play.
Grab a controller. Tell your boy just get a really long cord.
Yeah,
hey man,
in his house.
I think the zombies was fucking insane when it came out. It was really cool.
But when it first came out, it was alright. But everything is how every game has.
But you see, the zombies in Call of Duty have this giant continuity story that's been going since the first one. So if you actually play it in depth and pay attention, you actually see the characters and see all the Easter eggs tie in with each other.
If they want to do that, then to take all the zombies, put them in a Call of Duty called Zombies.
Hey.
The hell was that?
What do you mean? This is a gun show. I know you. What you got? Little noodle arms over there?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
How you doing?
How you doing?
I know you.
Oh, the show is going down.
What you got? Little noodle.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, we're doing good. How you guys doing? Did you ever get 84 to 1,000?
Yes, we got them to 1,000. Yeah, we did.
I literally, it took us, I think, like 15 minutes.
That's awesome, man.
And I literally thought I was like, oh, maybe an hour-long stream.
That's your logo right there.
I'll do a couple giveaways, and I'll be done. And then literally everybody started jumping on and started doing giveaways. James did some giveaways. First Edition did some giveaways. Biggie did giveaways.
Look at all the shit I gave away.
Yeah, Dead Zone Citizen did some giveaway pop that the wifey actually won. And then who else? Thunder God did some giveaways. iWick83 gave away some stickers of his logo. What was another one? There was a lot of giveaways that happened. Like
game at a time. We were tired of.
It really went for like 3 hours.
Underoos. Sorry.
Patrick, that is my favorite comment of the night. Yo, that's the one I wanted, dude. How much is that?
I have an extra one for you.
What?
Is that Dr. Doom? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Dude,
that looks awesome. I love
I
Doom.
saw one about a normal one, not the silver.
Yo, can I get one? Fuck.
Wait, which show will I
Weren't
be
you talking
on?
mad
Who wants
shit when
to
I
do
came
this?
on?
No, I
Jump on
was
the next
just
one,
saying,
absolutely. You're more
you
than
said
welcome
gun
to.
show. I was looking for the gun show. I didn't know it started. I was on your side, Z.
84 giveaway slab. Oh yeah, he hit 1,000, right? That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, he
I've
gave
never-
away. Yeah, he's
So-
doing a massive, like, that wasn't his giveaway. Like, it was just that he came on and he was thankful for, everybody
The
getting him to
community and everything
1,000. He
reaching out,
just he gave away an Omega Red,
Ooh.
9.6.
That's not bad.
See,
So
I tried to find that Spider-Man.
Wait, you said Omega Man?
Omega Red.
Yeah, Omega Red. No, wait. Yeah, Omega Red.
Yeah, dude, I tried to find that Maximum Venom Spider-Man pop you had. I can't find it anywhere unless I go online. Dude, yeah,
It's only at Walmart.
I looked at Walmart tomorrow.
Oh.
I could not find. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" It's like I was looking. I was like, "I guess you have to buy it online, man, unless you get more in your area." Maybe they're pushing it out in a certain area at first, and then they're making their way across. Because everything lockdown, it's probably hard for truckers to get through.
Yeah.
Rob looks like
I
he's in
can't
a-
believe 84 just now hit 1,000 because when
in
I
a
started, he was
library.
like a big dog. Like I was like, I like 30 subs. I was like, yo, look, like Comic Cat 84. You would sit there and watch his stream. I was like, holy shit, like yo, this guy's big. And then he got banned for months.
Yeah.
That fucked his channel so hard.
Live streaming.
Yeah. No.
I think I didn't see him for a while. The only thing I would see from him was him popping up on other people's channels.
What's up
It
with
was crazy.
what's up with We Love Comics? Does that guy still put out content?
Yeah, he's still.
Okay.
Is that the old white guy?
No, no, that's I Love Comics.
No, not We Love Comics. He's got like 9,000 subs,
They're-
10,000 subs, like around that range.
Moved that had a cat that was sick that he just lost. Yeah,
He's like a DJ, right?
Okay, because there's two old guys. I Love Comics is my friend Ingleton.
Yeah, no, I know him. So it's the other
yeah.
guy then, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm blocked. He blocked me. I don't know why. I was like
Harry,
typing in this because
what
I
do
used to
you
look.
do?
I don't
What do
look.
you
See,
do?
I have no fucking idea. I was on his chat and what do you mean? I was typing because I was like trying to get involved in the chat. I was like, that's so weird. Like I see people that I know and I'm like, yo, what's up? How's it going? Hey, what's up? How's it going? And so I switched accounts and I went on another account and I went in his chat and none of my comments are. I'm like, why did he block me?
To be
That makes no
fair,
sense.
from what I've observed,
Got him.
splits that might argue with people, he doesn't take it seriously, whereas the We Love Comics guy does.
Yeah, I guess I might have said something stupid in his chat, probably.
Probably.
Or maybe he's just an old guy and he clicked the wrong button.
Yeah, it could be that because I've had people block. I think maybe
What's up,
Sean.
TK?
Somebody was blocked on my account. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. I forgot who it was, but yeah, it was somebody.
Can't wait to see National Geographic film that shows up the landfills that almost brought the world down, just full of pops everywhere. It's like this part of the landfill Z collects collection. Howdy, mate. How's it going, Captain? Oh,
That's
man.
our future, 20 years from now. There's instead of having garbage
Man,
bills,
what
we
you
have
eating?
pop bills.
Oh, what you drinking
Cookies
on?
and milk. Got milk.
You know what I'd love to get? Like all the rejected pops, the ones that didn't make it to come out to the actual floor, be sold.
Hey, I have literally the greatest pop ever made. And it was from my friend Z Collects. Look at that. That is literally, and
I
he's
know
got
about it.
blood on him. He has
Look at him.
blood on his face. It is the coolest thing in the world. Look how cool those are. And he's got the cigar in his mouth. Oh my God. This is so freaking cool. It's awesome. Looks nice next to that 9.82.
Oh,
TK, when I sent you that AOK, I would have sent a pop, but then I was like, I don't even have any Batman pops, so it's hard for me to send you anything.
No, it's all good. I don't collect pops anyways. I don't.
Yeah, until I send you one. You know,
TK, I have the life-size version of that.
Serious?
It's like this big.
Your son has it, right?
Yeah, my son. Well, yeah, my son has it. I'm scared of that.
That's funny. He was telling us like how he has like
I got
horror.
Chucky. I got Chucky over there.
Yeah.
It's crazy because Chucky was on the couch one night and I was sleeping, and I guess I must have moved the pillow, and on the back there's a button, and I guess the button must get like pushed down. And I moved Chucky over. Hi, I'm Chucky. I'm like,
oh no!
And dead silence in the middle of the night, and it was pitch black. Terrifying.
Hey, imagine if that happened while he was watching like one of those scary movies, and he's going live, and it's just like that thing just goes off.
Yeah, I could be watching Avengers, and if that thing went off like that, I would have been scared. Shook.
It's crazy because I've never actually seen the Chucky movies. They're called Child's Play.
It's actually my most expensive pop I actually bought. I only have a couple.
Ooh,
Is that Batman Beyond?
That Batman Beyond? Hold on.
Yep, limited, yeah.
That's Terry McGinnis. Welcome to my world.
Yeah,
Greatest opening line in any show I've seen. He shakes his hand. Welcome to my world.
Oh.
And it's cool because you're seeing like in that very moment the mantle of Batman being passed down to the next generation. It is like whoa, like when you see what really happened.
Haven't really seen it actually officially handed down before. You've seen Dick Grayson
grade A first class pop.
Like Dick Grayson took up the mantle, but he was never actually given the mantle by Bruce.
Yeah, Batman Beyond is probably like one of my favorite anime TV shows of all time. It is.
You have not watched very many good anime TV shows.
No, it really is.
Because
it is so
it
fucking
is
awesome.
not that good compared to.
It holds up too. I was watching it the other day. It is so freaking good.
Dude,
I love Batman Beyond.
I love the character.
Awesome.
We have what was the guy? Not
And
Shriek.
the books. Oh man.
Is it Spellbinder?
What up, Peter? How you doing?
Yeah,
Try watching Code Geass and then get back to me.
What is it?
Code Geass, season 1 and 2.
Code Geass. Well, when I say animated show, it's more like
cartoon.
Looking at Batman, yeah, like Batman superhero type of cartoons, like not the whole anime.
So Batman
manga
compared to like
type of-
X-Men.
Yeah, Batman compared to X-Men and
Gargoyle.
Spider-Man and stuff like that.
X-Men are way better.
Hell no, way better than what? Batman?
The X-Men animated series is way better than Batman. Sorry.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
What about the new?
When was the last time you actually
What
watched
episode
it?
is better than the
When was the
entire
last time
thing?
you actually watched it?
Let's have a vote right now.
Let's
Batman
not hold on.
Beyond
Let's not look. Let's not go off nostalgia. When was the last time you actually watched X-Men? Because it kind of holds up, kind of doesn't.
Oh.
It's still
No,
iconic.
No, it does hold up. What the hell are you talking
When
about?
was the last time you watched it?
When I got
I
this
watch it
Full
right
on.
now on
Full on.
the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Oh, it's been a while since I watched the whole thing.
Okay, then you can't say that. Then you haven't even seen it in years.
Yeah, I watched like
I can say it.
the
It's
first
better.
couple
You're not.
One
You're full of
episode.
shit.
One
You're full of
episode.
shit. You're full of shit.
All
You can't
you just watch
compare
one
one
episode.
episode. You
Fucking
can't
all
compare
the-
one episode to an
Yes,
entire
you can.
show.
Entire
Get the fuck
can.
out of here.
The Mutants Agenda. What was the first episode? Mutants Agenda? Something like that? Or
Dude,
Mutants
that
something?
Phoenix Saga, because Jean Grey going, the entire time. He keeps going, oh, I'm 13 years old and something's awakening inside of me because Jean Grey can't stop moaning.
Dude, look, comparing the first episodes, you got the first episode of X-Men with Jubilee and Sentinels compared to we're introduced a new Batman, an entire new world that has never been done before in a Batman, and it's fucking awesome. Not that 2099 bullshit.
Well, you see Bruce where he's like never again. He's like 60 years old when he has a heart problem, so he can't. He holds a gun,
And he still kicks Joker's ass. All the Joker gangs in the beginning with his fucking cane. Oh my god, it was so. What a great pilot episode.
Like I said, that's Will Friedy.
Damn, Night of the Sentinels.
It's Will Friedle, and he's basically playing Terry McGinnis. And then he went on for Marvel and did Guardians
Joe,
of the
the
Galaxy.
only way you could sign is if you come on and win. Only winners get to sign this coconut.
Batman is the best.
Or if he
Batman
flies
is not the
all the
best. Y'all are on drugs.
What you got there?
You just haven't seen it in a long time. It's not your fault.
Yo, even the art is better for X-Men, and Batman Beyond came out 15 years later.
Z, what pop you got in there?
What I mean, they're not. It's not art. It's actual like animation.
The
It's not
cartoon,
art.
yes. And the X-Men is still better than Batman Beyond. That came out 15 years later.
Well, you're looking at completely
That's like
different
a
art
movie.
styles.
That's like a movie.
So you're saying
You're
that the
judging
X-Men
completely different art styles, though.
is
That's
that
like
why
judging
it's
two
better?
different
No, it's
artists.
not judging. It's not.
That's like
judging
looking at
different art
Alex
styles.
Ross and looking at Alex
Scotty Young.
Alex Gardner or something. Like they're
What,
both
Rob
completely
Wurst?
different type.
Free for all.
Free for all.
It's past midnight. Everything goes.
I'm just saying, the animation is better.
All right. What is so
Than the
good
Batman
about
now.
X-Men?
It's just better.
How is it better?
The story, the fucking fighting, all of it.
What's a story arc in there that's better?
Them just completely destroying Sentinels all the damn time.
That's it.
Jubilee.
Jubilee and
Nah.
Gambit with what's her
Gambit.
face?
Rogue.
Rogue.
Yeah, Rogue and Gambit was probably the best part of the whole entire series. Like, we like Gambit, no choice, Gambit. Then Gambit don't need anybody.
Come here, sugar. Come here, sugar. Get the fuck out of here.
Parody of themselves. Even Rogue was, oh well, that person's as
We're
scared.
not
as
talking
a-
about movies, Patrick. We're talking about the animated series.
Oh man, the Batman movies are better than
But no, I was gonna say this. They had to find the way that they did Rogue and did Gambit. That's the way that movie, or not the movie, but the cartoon series version of Gambit is how they should always do it for the comics, because that is based off of Claremont's. You know, and I love that. It's the way he speaks, the way he talks. He's like, Jared, you can drain my energy anytime. And it's like, you know, I love it. It's like
He's got that New Orleans.
And I'm sorry,
Cajun accent.
if they're gonna have Channing Tatum back to them play that, I want that guy, the voice actor from the '90s, dubbing over Channing Tatum.
Right.
It's like Batman being voiced by Kevin Conroy. I'm glad to actually see him become Batman. Crisis.
Oh yeah.
But he was the crappy version of it. I was like, man. But now, see, no, she recognized him, so he can always appear on Batwoman, though.
True.
And as much people hate that show, I'd love to see if they had Kevin Conroy as Batman.
I watched a lot of them too. I think I watched all of them, like X-Men, the Wolverine and the X-Men, X-Men Evolution, right? All of those, yeah.
When it comes to like the cartoons, the one that I always remember the most is the '90s Spider-Man, and they even had a crossover with the X-Men in there too.
Yeah. So did X-Men. X-Men had crossovers too.
Yeah.
X-Men. What I liked about X-Men is that they brought in Gladiator, and I remember this episode would never cross my mind. It would never go away because I was like, yo, who can do that to Juggernaut? And Gladiator grabbed Juggernaut by one hand and sent him flying through the ocean.
Yeah, there's not a single Batman Beyond episode that does that for me.
Huh?
Really? I love the beginning where he's
I'm
fighting.
sorry, but most of it is him bitching and moaning about beating Batman Beyond.
Look at X-Men. You got a team bitching and moaning. What are you talking about?
Like,
no,
what is one guy bitching and moaning compared to like 20 people?
Wolverine.
Are you serious?
That's Wolverine. Wolverine bitches the whole
That's because they're constantly getting their asses handed by
No.
fucking thousands of fucking things, different bad guys, while Batman Beyond's fighting one street punk.
By robot.
Rewatch episode 1. Rewatch episode 1, and before they get into any trouble, Wolverine's already bitching.
We gotta go back for Morph. What about Morph?
And that's because I know, just because when I got Disney Plus,
And
I watched
bitch Ammo
X-Men.
still doesn't sound like a little fucking girl. I want to be Batman Beyond. I've got more stuff than the fucking original Batman ever had, and I'm still, oh god, have more things to my.
Are we talking about how
It's
X-Men
like
whines
this
a lot?
entire time.
No, Jay Bliss still mad.
Oh,
I'm not mad.
Well, I mean, look, you if you want to compare something that's more like, I mean, look, you got what came out next to Batman Beyond.
You would have
X-Men Evolution. X-Men Evolution.
You would have to compare X-Men Evolution. to
X-Men
Batman
Evolution,
Beyond.
which was still a good show. Batman Beyond is way better.
Let's take it. They're all good shows. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
no,
but
they're not
Batman
bad.
Beyond would take it. And then Batman the animated series takes everything.
And all right, so what was the show that came out with the X-Men from what, 92, 93?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man, I think, is better than X-Men.
Spider-Man.
Crazy story.
Spider-Man.
Sinister Six.
I don't think they did that Spider-Man a whole lot of justice.
What? Spider-Man the animated series?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, no,
You're
as far as having
that milk.
no, they ended it horribly.
Yeah.
Having Mary Jane disappearing forever. Just to tease you, have a Hydrovert clone version of her in there. That pissed me off. And then it was like, okay, what we're doing with that, we're gonna go to Spider-Man Unlimited. It's like, What? But
They needed a new franchise of toys.
I know it's like, but still, that is cool. Especially when he was transforming into the giant monster. You got a crossover with Blade, and you got Punisher in there too.
Dude, Clifford the Big Red Dog was better than X-Men. Man.
Jeez.
I'm gonna watch X-Men tonight and make a video about it.
Oh no.
20th time watching X-Men. No, I mean I like X-Men. I like all the.
I like them
animated
all.
shows like
I don't think. I think X-Men Evolution was the only one that I was like, I was like,
it was so good. I liked it. So my exposure to X-Men Evolution was I watched it on Saturday morning, and that afternoon Burger King had X-Men Evolution CDs in the Happy
Actually,
Meals.
better than that. You remember both those X-Men, and, Wolverine and the X-Men.
I remember when what was it? McDonald had those gold cards or whatever, those gold for Pokemon.
Oh no, that was Burger King.
Oh,
Burger
King was it?
Yeah.
I think I'd
Those
still
24
have
carats. They had Togepi, Mew, Mewtwo, Pikachu, Slowpoke,
Slowbro.
Slowpoke.
Who else was the other one?
Snorlax.
It's Snorlax.
Charizard.
Charmander.
No, they had Slowpoke too. He's the one that's
Pika.
he's that pink one that's like super slow, like a sloth,
Oh, okay.
like a version of you.
Some guy named Robert said I got the funny.
Let me see what else. Dude, Jackie Chan Adventures was one of the best things there at that time too. I always liked that guy with the red hair. Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yo, Jackie Chan Adventures was dope. The old man used to always chant the same thing. Who going with my wine me now? Who go with my wine me now? That's how he would do his spellcraft.
Ah, yeah. Jackie.
Good show, man. I like
That was pretty good.
What else? Cubics. I remember Cubics came out. I was like, what is this?
I remember people were getting really huge into Digimon back then too.
Digital Monsters, Digimon.
So if you want to watch a good anime, watch Hunter x Hunter, Perry.
Ooh, there we go. Now I'm getting some suggestions. Because look, my anime, this is all I know. I know Dragon Ball Z. I know
That's why I didn't say that.
Yu Yu
I could
Hakusho.
suggest that, but you already know it.
I know Yu Yu Hakusho, which I just rewatched like last year, and it
It's
completely
not-
holds up.
It's good, but it's not as good as when you first time I watched it.
For
like I
what?
remember, I feel like when I watched it the first time when it first
Oh.
came out, it was so much better in my mind.
It's still
a
good.
lot of things
but-
like
It's still good. It's really still really
Yeah.
good. It's just when I rewatched it again, I was like,
Bro, when Hiei goes and takes out that black dragon that comes out of his
Yeah.
soul, I was like, what the fuck? Oh my god,
Yep.
it blew my mind away.
But then again, I'm also comparing that to all the other animes I've watched now. Berserk, that's a freaking amazing
I need
anime.
to check that out. I don't know anything about that.
The thing is, it has like that 3D like feel to it. The art was like that 3D weird kind of looking, and I don't really usually like that.
I heard Naruto.
But-
I never seen Naruto.
You've never watched Naruto?
Naruto. I never seen that.
I didn't even either.
Naruto, you don't have any perspective of where the story wants to go, just like Bleach. Bleach started out.
I watched Bleach. There were so many filler episodes in that shit.
Yeah,
No?
once you
Yeah.
got to the Mount storyline where it just became filler episodes for about 2-3 seasons before you get to some real storyline that would last about maybe 13
I
episodes.
forgot about Bleach. Wow.
26 episodes of filler.
That's the biggest problem with a lot of the Funimation / Shonen Jump animes like Dragon Ball Z and Naruto and Bleach.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Full
Full Metal
I
Alchemist
like Full
is a
Metal.
different beast.
Yeah, the fillers in that aren't really fillers. They're part of the actual story.
The second one followed the manga through and through. The
Through and
first
through,
one
yeah.
came up with its own ending, was its own beast, and it was still great. Unlike Rurouni Kenshin, which it came.
Oh, that was my first anime, and like my,
Yeah.
so I read the manga. It was funny because you read those backwards. But I watched the show. I read the book, and then I watched the show, and it is insane how almost accurate, like panel
Yeah.
for panel, the manga
Yeah.
and the show go. I was like, what the fuck? I'm
Yeah,
like literally
a lot of them
watching,
are.
like, what the fuck? What comic books? Wake the fuck up and do this shit. What is like, what?
Oh, you
Like,
want
it
to
is
see
identical.
Translation? Try Death Note.
Death Note's a good one.
I didn't
watch
see
the
that,
movie.
no,
Do
but
not
I
watch
saw
the
the
movie.
movie. I
Don't
saw
watch
the
the movie.
Oh no, the movie's shit.
Oh my
And even
God.
the Japanese movies are
Yo,
pretty
but that
terrible.
guy looked cool though. That
No,
creature dude.
look, they made kind of. He was kind of okay,
Good
but
You ever watch
the story of it in the movie was completely
Animaniacs.
off of the anime and the
You
manga.
guys ever watch X the
He-Man
series?
beats them all.
The cartoon or
I
anime?
have the
Oh.
power.
X 1999, or rather the X series, was
One
really
Punch
good.
Man
It's by the
with
same
Cave and-
people.
Oh man, this One Punch fucking bandwagon right now.
Mm.
Oh,
Yo,
take that?
I've watched One Punch Man, and it was pretty good, but nobody beats Superman. I'm sorry.
Everybody beats Superman.
In a fight
Batman.
1-on-1.
Batman doesn't
Yeah.
even have powers, and he beats Superman.
Batman,
Well,
exactly.
Batman beats everybody. If you're gonna say Batman,
No,
you say
no, he
everybody
doesn't.
after.
If you think about
If you're gonna say Batman, say beats
Stop,
everyone.
stop.
Marvel, DC,
Pre-crisis,
anime.
if Superman,
Again,
pre-crisis Superman, who basically destroyed the world, the reason that Batman is able to do it because Batman is actually a planner, but also because it would make it would make sense if Superman just killed everybody right away, which he could with all those powers if he really wanted to. Batman, just being a human being, he could just kill him. But the reason they'll never kill Batman because it could kill the comic book series. So,
Okay, I got one. I got one for you. Elfin Lied.
What is it?
Oh, yeah.
Dolphin Ride?
Elfin Lied.
Elephant Ride?
Elephant Ride?
Engineered girl that has no memory, because if she had her memory, she'd be the most lethal thing on the planet.
Yeah,
She has these invisible arms that can just tear your arms off or tear your body to
Yo,
shreds.
I got the best one right here. Little Bear beats everybody. Come on, let's be real.
Or,
Go watch Little Bear.
What is this, Jay Blitz?
I can name animes for you all day.
Same.
That's
Is
not
that your
naming
hentai
us. You're
collection?
just showing us. That's all you're doing. You're not. You haven't named not one.
That's your
Black Clover,
hentai collection.
One Piece, everybody already knows. Boruto, My Hero.
I don't even
is a
know
good
One Piece.
Food Wars Shogeki. That is about people cooking, and it's a fucking great anime. Tower of God. That's a good anime. I already
It's a
said
great
Hunter x
anime.
Hunter.
Coca-Cola. Drink fresh.
Demon Slayer. This new one that just came out. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, or however you say it. Bomb. Good one.
Suba.
Spider-Man. Why you whisper?
Spider-Man.
He likes to drink Monster. That's not Monster. That's Monkey Mountain.
Are you cold, Spider-Man?
Am I cold?
Wow. His name is Z. He likes to collect.
Hey, Z, welcome.
He collects.
Hey, Barry, why are you whispering?
Yo, Barry. ASMR hour.
Barry, what you should do is like eat on YouTube. I'm gonna do one of those videos where I'm just eating.
The ASMR. We used to have one in the community that used to ASMR read books.
Oh yeah,
We already have one. It's called John Comics with Kids.
Yeah.
No. They really. I can't remember his name. Or her name.
That makes sense.
But I still don't understand how One Punch could beat Superman.
Tokyo Ghoul.
I don't know.
Ooh, Blue.
I don't know
Demon.
how a guy all of a sudden all he does is run through 2 miles a day.
He runs
and does
2 miles,
100 push-ups,
does
100
100
sit-ups for a year, and then all of a sudden becomes the strongest thing ever in the world.
I'll be right back.
That was a daily regimen for everybody in the military, pretty much. And yeah, I never
I just got pain. That's what I got.
Harry, another one is Hellsing.
This should sound so much better.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, you got a mic, or have you always had a mic?
Damn, that sounded
I forgot to
cinematic.
plug it in.
Oh,
Do that again, Rob.
Remember to stick it in.
yo, TK, how you feeling, bro?
I think we're on to something.
I haven't seen you live in a minute.
In. I know. I've been watching you guys. I didn't watch your thing today though. And I'm you talking about it just now. The giveaway.
Oh yeah, man, that was Z collects. I just happened to hop in and give away a lot of shit.
I think he went live around the time I went live, or I went live around.
You
the
watched
time
us earlier when we did that drawing contest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the champion.
Oh yeah, where you? I
won.
didn't see the whole thing.
I won. This
Well,
is
I
the
think it
trophy.
was like a what was it, a Batman logo?
Oh yeah, I did. Hold on, I'll show you all the stuff I did. We did the Spider-Man, the Daredevil with the Double D for Daredevil and Double D's.
Fair.
Fantastic Four, Green Lantern, The Flash, and Batman.
It's not bad.
You know, for the
On
amount of
spot,
time
they
we
had
had,
like a
that's pretty
minute.
damn good.
They had like a minute to do it, right?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna hit the sack.
What do you mean? You literally just sent me an invite on the
Damn,
Xbox.
there's never a good time, chat, to leave. There's never a good time.
1:30. It's
Where's
not
your White
that late.
Claws?
In the
Dude, you stayed up
refrigerator.
later with me that one night.
Damn, Jay. You're not
Yeah,
supposed to be
dude.
saying anything
You're a
like
6
that.
o'clocker, bro. Come on, bro.
What? I got a lot of things to do, guys, actually,
you don't.
tomorrow.
You have nothing to do tomorrow.
Yo, I got some Twilight Zone to watch tonight, to
You
be
gonna watch
honest.
Twilight?
I gotta check with our
Zone.
company to see if they're open or not. Because I need.
I got some anime to catch up on. I'm not gonna lie.
You see? Look.
Yeah, hentai. I mean, anime.
Yeah, hentai too.
What?
I
Sakadoji.
won't lie.
He's like, I need some tentacles.
But the question really is
There's more to
Batman-
hentai than just tentacle porn, all right?
is Batman Beyond better than X-Men series, animated series?
I'm gonna take a poll. I'm gonna put the poll on my thing. That's what she said. Let me go to my channel real quick.
I thought she usually wants to pull in her thing, not on her thing.
Hey man, I don't know what I'm really doing.
I do both. I mean, I don't...
Yeah, X-Men looked like it was drawn by children. Batman looked like
no.
goddamn masterpiece artwork.
Hell no.
More often than not. Not always, but more often than not. It looked like Citizen Kane. It was modeled after Citizen Kane.
Boom. Poll. Let's
You know what X-Men was? X-Men
What's
was just cool to see the characters on screen.
better
Interact.
show.
They had some good storylines though. Some good crossovers as well.
X
I like
Oh,
it.
yeah, my bags and boards are on my
Animated.
way. Or on the way.
Batman Beyond. My pick.
It's just cool to watch Batman the animated series and then watch Batman Beyond and see like the evolution.
Should I
the
throw
Joker
some
and
other shows in
everything.
there or no?
I would say Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man was dope.
X-Men.
Spider-Man. But then, damn, I can't.
But
that's
then
not-
that really doesn't answer the question.
That's true.
I know.
Animated show.
Hey, Tacoma.
I'm drunk. I'm spelling shit wrong. All right, X-Men animated show.
Hey, I don't
Batman
have this
Beyond.
feature on my YouTube channel. What's going on? What do I have to do?
You have to get over that.
First, you gotta get 1,000 subscribers.
Wow.
Everyone go vote
Tacoma
Batman
Comics,
Beyond.
are you subscribed to me? Please tell me. Please tell me. I'm gonna gain a subscriber tonight. Where am I at?
Okay, we're sleeping.
How about now?
Oh, there you go. There's one
That's
vote.
pretty good. It's nice and thick. And
There you go. I gave you my first vote.
I'm in 216.
they all drew like 5-year-olds. Some people never seen this before. Good job. Good job too.
There you go.
Batman's gay. What do you mean Batman's gay, dude? Get out of here. Get out of here, bitch.
Yo, Biggie, don't start. All right.
Hey, Batman already won. It's at 100%.
Got him.
What comments you picking up tomorrow? Nothing. Is Robin a son or a partner, TK?
Both. And it depends
He's
what Robin
Batman's
you're
gay
talking
lover.
about.
We all know it.
He's literally like the sidekick,
Batman's
you know?
gay lover. We know. It's okay.
He's not a gay lover.
Yeah. That's why
You've
they wear
been
tights.
reading too much
That's why they
on
wear
that,
tights and
the
underwear.
Ducks for the
Yo,
Innocent.
all right, Mr. Jonathan Hickman is writing freaking Wolverine and Cyclops fucking banging each other. I don't want to hear that shit.
Well, hey.
Perry, you're very much. What do you mean? Good drinking, Rob. I don't even know. You know I am. Those titties look like an owl from the Wise Potato Chip.
Fair enough.
Anything DC animated is better than any Marvel.
True.
I haven't watched a lot of
True.
Marvel animated, but yeah,
100%.
DC
True.
DC animated
Hell
is on
no.
point.
That's like saying
100% animation.
that's like saying
True.
DC movies are better than Marvel.
DC
No, that's
animated
completely different,
movies
though.
are better than Marvel. That's
gotta
not even
say-
a discussion to have.
Without
DC
question.
shows are a lot better.
That's not even a discussion to have.
I wasn't talking about animated movies, but okay. I'm saying DC
I mean, that was
movies.
the question. Wasn't the
Oh,
question
yeah,
like
that
that,
was,
Perry?
yeah.
No, I
like
said
anything
saying
an-
DC is.
Yeah, anything animated by DC is better. I
I
gotta go
support
with
what Ben Compton says.
that. Yep. Ben Compton's fan. Facts.
I'm a big supporter.
He's
of
an
Ben
orphan who
Compton.
looked up to his stand-in father. That's facts. His parents were killed. We shouldn't be making fun of him.
Damn, is that kick real? Because I feel bad for the boy.
They kicked the shit out of him. What do you mean?
Jesus.
We don't play around over here. Oh man! All right, well it's 3:18 in the morning. I'm gonna go play a little bit of Call of Duty.
It's 3:18. Oh
No, it's been going for
no,
3
it's
hours.
1:30.
It's only.
It is.
It's only
It is 3:18. West
It's
Side.
1:34 a.m.
Yeah.
Florida time.
Oh, it's 1:34. I thought it was 3:19.
You're looking at the upper
Damn it.
left-hand corner of the screen, which means you need to get some sleep, son.
You ain't lying. No, I am gonna play a little bit of Call of Duty. If TK or if anybody else would like to join me.
Nah, I liked it when you first said TK. If TK plays, because it makes me feel more special.
Okay, if TK, because no one else is gonna play with me, so TK, you're up.
Damn, can't get the wife to play with you.
Hey, there you go. You got a little bit of art skills. You might have a feature in that.
Hell yeah. Jazzy J's. Artwork. I don't know how to say it.
DJ.
All right, fellas. Have a good night. Perry, thank you for having me. Amazing Spider-Man. It's great to see Amazing Spider-Man on here. Rob, thank you very much for
Good to see you too, man.